seen tragedy after tragedy here in the Bay Area just from rising waters from that. What's the effort then to get people out, those unhoused people in those waterway areas?
Oh,
yeah, we've got officers helping move people, and it was a very rolling earthquake. I was standing on the street.
Did they change the weather on purpose to kill all the homeless people? I can't wait to read that later on Twitter.
There's a few traffic collisions. We have a bridge that is being blocked. We're trying to get
Holy
people over
shit.
it. So far, it doesn't look like there's too much building damage.
Wash them away.
Just trying to get people to higher ground.
And Laura, you're with the Eureka. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Laura.
If there is a tsunami.
Yeah, and Laura, I just want to reiterate this. If there is a tsunami warning, what are you telling people in your community to do? What are the police urging folks to do right now?
Don't get in the water.
It's hard to hear you, but I'm saying just people need to get to higher ground. And we will let people know when the tsunami warning has been lifted.
I've never experienced an earthquake before in my life.
Hours, and we just ask people to be patient.
Like in Texas, we don't have floods. We don't have any. There's no like world events in Texas really. I mean, there's like shootings, but like that's it. I mean, there's like shootings, but like that's it.
I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
Yes, the sunken temple. I can say that I have seen it with my own eyes. Perhaps you'd like to hear more about it? You look like the adventurous type. I know things that may intrigue you. Adventurer, I'm a scientist, but also a treasure hunter at heart. Long ago, when trolls used to occupy this land, they created... I once entered the foreboding chambers of the sunken temple. The evil in that place penetrates all that enter. I barely managed to find my way out, wading through the ooze that now covers the floors. All I can remember is stumbling through a
You're the help the cartel sent? I suppose you'll do. Listen carefully, adventurer. As you know, I am a procurer of fashionable apparel for the elite of Azerothian society. Kings and queens, war chiefs, and, well, whatever the Horde calls their queens, all wear what I choose is in style. And they pay through the nose for it, which is the best part. So here's what's going to happen. You head down to Lost Rigger Cove and acquire a lot of pirate hats by whatever means. Do you think you can handle that?
Like, it finally, like, they do it, and they're like, oh, well, you can thank Trump for that.
The fire chief up there, you can see all the cans and all the goods have come down off the shelves.
Thanks, Obama,
so
yeah.
You can only imagine what that earthquake must have felt like as that shaking was happening.
I guess so.
Of a 7.0 earthquake, and here's some video inside a
God
grocery store
damn.
in the city of Davis.
That's bad.
They felt the shaking all the way there. We felt the shaking as far as close as City Hall, but some of the lights there are kind of swaying back and forth. So they definitely felt the shaking of that 7.0, even though they're about what 350 miles.
Never experienced an earthquake? I've never been in an earthquake. I've never been in a hurricane. I've never been in a tornado. To be honest, like, I would actually like to be in one.
Earlier, but
like, I would want to see what it would be like. Really? Yeah. Yeah, just to see what would happen.
I can't cast that.
Hurricanes suck. Well, I just wouldn't want it, like, my house to be in it. Like, if I didn't have to worry about the material damage of, like, my possessions and I could just experience it. Yeah, I think that'd be crazy to see. Like, what's really, because like, a lot of times, like, people aren't really scared of, like, dying, right? They're scared of, like, their house being destroyed. Like, that's, I feel like, the way it is for a lot of people. The both? I don't know. Like, I've got people in Florida, people told me that. Yeah. Depends. Tornado's scary. Stuff falling can kill you? Yeah, sure. That's just, I don't know, maybe it's a dumb take, but, like, that's just the way I feel. Let's see.
We froze.
I feel like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, bro, like the whole hurricane thing totally fell off. Totally fell off, bro. Like, it's done. Yeah, there it is. There's nothing else really happened with that. Yeah. Weird take, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Just like a human experience. Yeah, that's it. It was a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, it is. It was a whole lot of nothing. My house is already in Florida. What I worry about is some roof damage. Yeah, exactly. God takes you backseat. Well, thank God for that. But yeah, the game made by, I think it's Evil Empire's W. They're probably insisted on not being included in that bloatware. Yeah, like I downloaded the Epic Games launcher yesterday, because I didn't know what I was going to do today and what was going to happen. So like that Infinity Nikki game came out, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll play this as like a meme. But I don't know if I'm going to play it today or not. I have no idea. Because I have like other stuff I'm going to do as well. I have like 2 other kind of like planned things that I'm going to do. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I downloaded the Epic Games launcher. I like re-logged in. It's so annoying. So fucking annoying. Like, and I'm getting updates about stuff, and it's like in there like, oh, wow. Epic is doo-doo. Yeah, it's like, it's just such an annoying application to have. Doesn't PoE have a launcher? I have the PoE launcher. I already have it set up. The PoE launcher is Steam for me. And so I'm just going to use it through Steam. The reason why, actually very simple. It's just simply because I got a code, and I knew how to redeem codes on Steam, and I don't know how to do it through the PoE client. So yeah, it's that simple. You can use standalone. Yeah, but I just didn't know that. In principle, competition is good, Monopoly is bad. Yeah, you're right. You can preload via the standalone client. You can't do that on Steam. Really? Yeah? But will you be able to redeem? Steam doesn't do preload on early access? Okay, if that's the case, I probably will make sure that I figure it out. The standalone client download will be available in 5 hours. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that tonight then. Yeah, if I can't download it ahead of time, you can't pre-download PoE2 data mining concerns. Okay, too much conflicting information. Let's move on. You seem to have a quite disdainful attitude towards elves, my Canary friend. Don't take it personally, elf. I have a disdainful attitude towards everyone. Accurate. Incel and Excel, incorrectly assuming something is a date. Well, I do the opposite. I incorrectly assume everything is not a date. Yeah, it works a lot better, trust me. And Hater said, oh, I already saw that before. Unreal 5 is killing games. What? Oh, this is probably about... What is this?
This is an investigative report addressing the most negative aspects affecting modern game development, specifically the deterioration of realistic graphics and a manufactured increase in computing cost. I am Kevin Jimenez, the founder of Threat Interactive, a new game production studio aiming to unlock the full potential this next generation of gaming can provide. And we'll show just how by the end of this video.
Okay.
There are 3 interconnected factors that need to be addressed: creativity, performance, and visuals. Let's begin with creativity. Several videos online are already bringing awareness to the decreasing quality of gameplay, open worlds, and the microtransactions affecting the majority of games.
The 2 biggest video game makers in America now make most of their money not from people buying games, but on subscriptions and spending within those games.
Yeah.
In fact, Electronic
That's why
Arts
every game does it.
and Take-Two Interactive both make a staggering 75% of their money from what's called microtransactions.
Jesus.
However, I
75%?
personally loathe the popular critique that photorealistic games are not fun, they lack art style, and we need worse graphics to fix it.
Yeah.
This defeatist attitude is a byproduct of modern development, not visual progress. As industry game developer veterans put it, one thing you do is 10 things you don't. Currently, graphics dominate the do list, leaving gameplay and art style in the don't category.
He's completely right. I feel like visuals for games totally take precedent over gameplay. It's so weird how somehow with video games, gameplay isn't priority number one.
Graphics are currently in a chaotic state, but once the entire developer industry can easily create highly performant photorealism within their engines, competition can begin to solely focus on art direction and gameplay. But recent opportunities for outstanding games with captivating stories and incredible gameplay have been tarnished by the next two factors.
30 FPS on next-gen consoles is unacceptable for many reasons.
Because it sucks. That's the only reason it matters. Why is 30 FPS unacceptable? Because it sucks. If you look at it, it looks like it sucks. It's not even a question. It's awful.
It appears choppy and promotes a reliance on accessibility such as motion blur.
Yeah.
30 FPS also induces extreme jitter and motion on numerous screens. With only 30 frames, the quality of gameplay logic and basic responsiveness falls short, especially when tons of other titles offer that same basic responsiveness.
That's right.
There are numerous 8th generation console titles that ran near photorealistic visuals at 60 FPS, and that was on 2013 2 teraflop hardware.
In my opinion, I feel like the expectation should be like 80 to 100 FPS, if not more. Like at this point, I don't even think 60 is enough to have like a really good, fluid, feel-good game. Yeah, like 120. Yeah, exactly.
FPS titles like Spider-Man PS4 are kind of excused here. But modern studios are churning out these half-baked games with absurd requirements.
Well, here's what the problem is, right? Like, look at this. I don't know. I thought Remnant 2 was good. But like, slop, 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 slop. Okay, I guess. And like these two, RoboCop, I don't know about this one. And people did like Alan Wake 2, to be fair.
That's still...
I don't... Yeah. I thought Remnant 2 had good graphics. But so many of these games are just garbage games. And it kind of goes back to what I was saying before about how when a game is bad in one thing, in a lot of cases it means it's going to be bad in everything else too. Like, you know, Starfield, Suicide Squad, and Forspoken. These games are garbage in like 7 different ways.
Churning out these half-baked games with absurd requirements, creating an illusion that 13 teraflop 2021 architecture isn't powerful enough for basic photorealistic performance standards set years ago.
This leads us to our conclusion. The basic standard of 60 FPS is only offered at the cost of our next and biggest problem: visuals.
I firmly advocate for photorealism, but the industry is advancing it in a manner that is worthless with basic concepts through cancer real-time rendering. A graphics programming scheme that is destroying every game in its path.
What?
It's called TAA, and that stands for temporal anti-aliasing. And this includes upscalers. There are great videos trying to bring awareness about this, but Digital Foundry has an ignorant video that is quickly spreading inaccurate information that is damaging real-time rendering. I will expose false narratives as I show why TA has
I don't know anything about
trends in conjunction with an abusive use of the power offered in current generation consoles. TAA and upscalers stem from anti-aliasing, effects that aim to mimic the benefit.
Why is he dressed up like Ellen DeGeneres? Why do that? What? Cause he's Canadian. Oh. Okay, never mind.
It's a 4K plus rendering, because 4K 60 FPS on affordable hardware, including that generation consoles, isn't feasible. True 4K or higher rendering ensures smooth edges on objects, better sampling on textures, thin objects, and specular highlights. As you decrease the resolution, stair-stepping aliasing emerges, and thin details on meshes and specular highlighting breaks apart. FXAA addresses stair-stepping for a cheap cost, but introduces noticeable blur on the entire image.
Yeah, it just blurs everything out. Yeah.
SMAA eliminates these same edges without any blur, making it much more superior. In fact, the only advantage 4K downsample to 1080p versus 1080p with just SMAA applied is thin detail and specular sampling. But modern TAA is designed to run at any resolution by jittering the rendering view in 8 or more positions as frames.
Yeah, I noticed that. Damn, I had no idea why this happened.
Generated. After pixel reprojection logic is calculated and designed, the past frames are combined, creating an 8K-like resolution addressing thin, undersampled objects and specular highlighting.
Yeah.
But all versions of these designs have several issues. Temporal designs are destructive to object or character motion within view. The problems I'm about to show aren't usually visible under a slower threshold of motion, which is why the industry markets with slow cinematic trailers or graphical showcases. But
what the fuck? I feel like I don't even want to watch the rest of this video because it's going to make me see things that I haven't seen. I'm not seeing them right now. It's like, this is like a fucking Morpheus red pill, blue pill moment. That like, after I watch this video, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, now I see it everywhere. Yeah, wake up. All right, let's get woke.
Produced from gameplay gets annihilated with ghosting, blur, and smearing visuals. This is why still or slow image quality comparisons by major tech influencers are both worthless and misleading. What's the point in playing a realistic game that looks like this during basic player interactions?
Wow.
That's bad. Compression conveniently hides the effects of TAA is usually mistaken for video compression artifacts. The 4K on YouTube resembles native uncompressed 1080p more than actual native uncompressed 4K.
Oh man.
Chances are you're playing games through an HDMI or better, meaning your game's image quality is uncompressed. Temporal solutions and motion degrade resolutions similar to low bitrate video compression. So having TAA on your gameplay is like adding compression to your gaming experience.
I didn't even, so like if he's looking at it frame by frame, look at
low
this.
bitrate video compression. So having TAA on your gameplay is like adding compression to your gaming experience. Because of current hardware prices that aren't changing anytime soon, 1080p and 1440p remain the most consumer-friendly target resolutions.
Oh my, wait, oh my god, look at the difference.
1080p and 1440p remain the most...
Jesus!
Remain the most consumer-friendly target resolutions.
What the fuck was that?
1080p and 1440p remain the most consumer-friendly target resolutions. But TAA ruins these resolutions the most.
Oh my
god! TAA upscalers not only ruin affordable gaming resolutions, but also damage luxury resolutions for those with enthusiast-grade graphic GPUs. TAA and upscalers are often bundled with ugly sharpeners that fail to fix ghosting or restore the original clarity and detail stripped away from smearing.
Yeah?
The FTA subreddit, up into the creation the r/motion clarity subreddit, remained the only online community where consumers could finally speak loud against the industry's oxymoron stance on realistic graphics. And they've listed hundreds of games.
Dude, look at that sword. I love videos like this because it's like you begin the video by thinking that it's just some nerd that has like an autistic fixation on something that nobody cares about. And then you end the video and you're like, wow. This is fucked. This is awful. Yes, I know. It's based. I know. Look at it.
And they've listed hundreds of games with forced TAA, with recent titles throwing out traditional AA options for upscaling methods only. Remember the SMAA versus 4K comparisons earlier? You could get the same sampling quality on thin and specular by reusing a single pass frame, which means long ghosting trails, blur, and smearing could be eliminated. I personally compiled several pieces of data showing these temporal methods could be redesigned to prevent all these hideous motion issues, which are listed in the video description. But clear and good TAA will never become mainstream because the smeary nature of current temporal solutions are being exploited to cover up lazy and cheap development practices. In hundreds of game titles, if you can fully disable temporal solutions, you are punished severely with numerous rendering problems. Temporal dithering and frame blending dependent rendering aspects.
Oh, that's terrible.
Temporal dithering and frame blending dependent rendering aspect.
Holy shit.
Bloom. Soft shadows. Denoise replacements with ray trace shadows. Ambient occlusion.
So it's just designed with all this in mind.
Extreme space contact shadows. Vegetation, fur, hair. Extreme space reflections.
The jitter can't be
global
turned
illumination. Translucent materials.
Oh wow, look at that. Not that. Look at her glasses. This is awful.
That's dithering to hide geometric camera clipping.
No way. No. No. How?
Mesh introductions. And ray trace reflections. Strip away TAA in several engines and these effects transform into an incomprehensible mess, or reveal a poor approach to an aspect of rendering.
So it was never actually done right in the first place because they just assumed that they'd just smooth everything over in the end? Is that accurate? This is an AI video, bro? Well, I wish they used AI to make these games. They probably would have been better.
The supposed fixes and optimizations offered by temporal anti-aliasing.
And also, I don't know if it is or not. I mean, it's just a guide.
But an industry lie perpetuated by Digital Foundry's TAA
Yeah, look at that.
Video is to claim that TAA and upscalers enable developers to optimize these effects by rendering them at lower resolutions, allowing TAA to smooth them with supposedly no cost. But if you do some digging, you'll discover older deferred titles from under a decade ago, rendering the same basic effects independently of temporal frame smearing with similar or better performance.
That's one thing I've noticed. I feel like graphics kind of peaked in like 2014 to 2017. And we haven't really had like a huge breakthrough since then.
Or similar better visual quality. And guess what? If you need extra performance,
I noticed that playing Metal Gear Rising
that
Revengeance.
feature can be programmed to run at a lower resolution and or include its own temporal accumulation without blurring the entire frame. Modern implementations of last-gen basic visuals perform more poorly because studios leverage the power of next-generation consoles to cut financial costs on legitimate optimization processes for faster releases. The financial savings don't end there, though. TAA and upscalers enable studios to save money by integrating these popular and fully developed core algorithms into their engines instead of investing in the development of genuinely high-performing and self-resolving effects.
Because it's more expensive.
TAA, a large portion of rendering advancement papers tie in TAA or mention an upscaler such as DLSS as a required condition to solve some issue with the design.
Oh my god.
Speaking of DLSS, people...
So... That is insane. Wake up, Neo? Yeah, this is upsetting, guys. This is really upsetting. Where the hell does it... So you're telling me that they're saving money and they're still spending... Yeah, they're saving money and they're still spending over $100 million making these games. I feel like we have a problem here.
Only label it better than
What's
native
this?
because DLSS is always compared to native with TAA applied.
Yeah.
Anything compared to the worst case scenario will appear improved.
Oh my god.
The so-called best TAA algorithms are needlessly expensive and brand specific.
Yeah.
First, I have a bone to pick with DLAA.
DLAA uses too many pass frames for reconstruction, which causes two problems: long ghosting trails and significant blurring in motion compared to native with SMA.
Do you want to know what's so bad about this? Is that I actually thought with a couple of these games that it was
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet.
undocumented and hidden behind loopholes most unsuspecting developers will never find.
I had no idea about any of
promote
this.
Heavy and blurry temporal upscaling as a viable solution on 9th generation consoles. And the biggest problem with Epic and their perspective on game development is that Fortnite drives their motivations for Unreal's development.
Of course.
Fortnite is a game with a very unique and uncommon problem the engine has to accommodate for. It's an open world map with a dynamic time of day and weather. This means real-time GPU calculations need to be computed per frame to account for those dynamic changes. What makes these calculations so much more expensive and Unreal is the fact that Fortnite's entire environment is destructible. This is why more realistic open worlds from 8th generation console titles have no problem with day or weather cycles even though they don't use light maps.
Yeah. It's like if I look at this game, there's none of that in that Metal Gear Solid.
Use light maps.
Holy shit.
Because their environment, or in other words, primary source of indirect lighting, is mostly static. These games use lighting solutions that bake small, memory-efficient indirect lighting hints that your GPU doesn't have to compute. This way, your GPU just calculates how these pre-computed hints correlate to the dynamic lights and shadows.
Yeah.
These lighting systems have their own limitations, but not a whole lot that can't be accelerated or overcome using 9th gen's hardware.
And like, here's a good example of this. Have you guys ever walked inside of a room in Unreal and the room is super dark, and then in like a minute it becomes bright? I wonder if that's related to this.
Potential. Fortnite's GI, which is Unreal's Lumen, can't let developers with the common environmental properties bake any high-quality indirect lighting hints that save you performance. Unreal's light maps are uninterpolatable and have serious leaking problems that can only be mitigated with stupid amounts of VRAM memory. So many Unreal games are wasting performance for basic visual standards because your GPU is computer whether or not the Fortnite wall has been destroyed or what that wall looked like, etc. Lumen is noisy without TDA because it isn't designed to use stable or high-quality indirect lighting hints. So top that inefficiency off in games with other Epic game technologies like the Nanite, Virtual Shadow Maps, and TSR, and we're left with games freezing faster than ever and as inefficient and as terrible in motion as ever. When this happens over and over again, it standardizes, which is why other studios are following these inefficient designs for their mostly static games that could use faster systems.
And so I think that I don't know what to say. Like, I think that the problem is that it creates. I think what he's trying to argue, I'm not sure because I don't really have like a background in this. I think what he's trying to argue is that the end result of this type of cost cutting is a worse product, even though for a lot of average users, they probably don't care.
Epic Games' indifference towards underperforming
He's saying devs are lazy? Yeah.
Third-party Unreal games
I think.
is the statement that big budget studios should be customizing Unreal source code to provide more appropriate designs for their titles. True, but it's almost a catch-22. If a studio decides to use Unreal, it shows they lack the funding, interest, and/or innovation to manage the graphics themselves. This is exactly what happens when established studios throw out proprietary engines in favor of what Unreal offers.
Wait, what?
I have one more problem with Epic that I need to cover.
What?
Unreal is used for the automotive, film, simulation, and construction industries. That wouldn't be a problem if Epic was constantly accounting for this user base and modeling Unreal with algorithms not meant for consumer-efficient real-time rendering. Amidst these issues, I gave Epic the benefit of the doubt and made a feedback thread on the Unreal developer forums 12 months ago, requesting the prioritization of game development and a larger focus on temporal sparing independence within their various effects. In only 11 months, it was voted as the #1 feedback from developers, replacing the previous #1 feedback thread made 3 years ago. Epic released several Unreal versions, including nothing pertaining to the thread's requests, despite a solid number of educated developers ready to progress beyond Epic's limited vision for this generation of games.
Jesus.
This studio was created to begin the production of an intense
People use Unreal for all kinds of things. Like for architecture renderings and all kinds of other things too. Yeah, he rallied the devs. Yeah, this is insane.
A new IP consisting over 700 pages of detailed story and scenarios. Our game is conventional due to only requiring a mostly static world with dynamic lights, making our goals much more relevant to many developers and gamers.
Yeah.
We have paused the production of our game so our unrivaled passion for motion clarity and performance standards for untainted photorealism can be met, which is why our solution is to create a custom Unreal via crowdfunding, with custom systems that directly address the giant issues stated in this video. Don't think a custom Unreal engine will have an impact on developers? Take the finals for example. It performs so much better than other UE5 games. People defend Epic's UE5 and solely blame studios for any worse performing titles.
Yeah,
But the finals'
I
extreme
do that.
destructive nature made using nanite and the associated virtual shadow maps impossible. And
What?
most people don't know that the finals uses NVIDIA's custom UE5 branch to make use of its lower quality but much faster dynamic GI, DDGI, instead of Epic's Lumen. The finals performance doesn't contradict our views on Epic's Unreal. It only proves our point. NVIDIA's custom UE5 branch is exactly how we want to execute ours. But as of now, we need funding to motivate higher, skilled graphic programmers. Our
Holy
engine will always
shit.
be accessible for review and use under Epic's GitHub restrictions. Unlike industry leaders, we do not believe the future of graphics is dependent on blurry or expensive temporal smearing.
I feel like that's the case, yeah, because they do look so blurry.
That future is only possible
Holy
if
shit.
you care enough and support our vision for
There's
modern
exactly zero dumbing down in this video. Yeah, like, I'll be real. Like, as somebody who doesn't come from a design background, a lot of this stuff went over my head. Like, I can understand the visual differences, and I get, like, kind of what he's talking about, but a lot of it, I don't understand this, because I don't have a lot of, like, I don't have any background in this.
So sponsors, investors, we're ready to begin if we've convinced you. Threat Interactive, my studio, will be giving more details about how we intend to execute our plan in our next video. Until then, thank you for watching this one. And please like and subscribe to our channel and share this message on your favorite Discord server, subreddit, and social media so we can
That's
start
what happened
elevating
with
the
me.
future of gaming standards together.
Holy fuck. I'll link you guys his video. I'll give him a sub and give him a like. Yeah, here, you can subscribe to him right now. W video, yeah. Glad you're putting light on this. I had no idea about any of this, man. Yeah, please share. There's the video. Give it a like. Give him a sub. Threat Interactive. And dynamic lighting was better 9 years ago.
Let the execution begin.
What? I don't even know what to say. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Why? Ask yourself why. Well, to save money, right? That's what it's got to be. And I'll link you guys his channel as well. There you go. Holy fuck. No, I'll watch this maybe tomorrow or something. I'm not going to watch it right now, but bro, this guy cooked. Holy shit, he cooked. I didn't know that they had a PC gaming show going on right now. I had no idea. Are they announcing new games? They are? World premiere?
Ah, the accursed town of Tombwater. Tell me, lone gunslinger, why have you come to this decrepit settlement?
Oh.
Monsters roam the streets.
Uh-huh. That's all right. That's good.
Beneath.
Oh.
There's something sinister in the soil.
I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna wait for the next cozy game to come on. Shouldn't be long. That looks decent. This game looks pretty good. Oh. I will play this. I will play this game. Tomb Raider? I thought they had that. I thought it was something else. That's something like a bad idea. Let's see it. Wish list.
When I first announced co-op, I was trying to make a larger open world experience, so to speak. And we found a way to do that. Technology and using natural
I'm seeing the blur. No. Why did I watch that video? Why?
To play on every time. A large exciting map. You have to put a simple survival from one side of the map. Some difficult.
Yeah. Framing and moody. It's not just an aesthetic thing. It's not just what the players hold to it. Suddenly now, oh wait, the light forms, rivets go up. If you die, that's it.
We're also working on this. We're putting this as a this game will call Preface. Very simple.
Why would you do that though?
Why we have this, which is more about
It's not Unreal? Yeah, but it could be a fork of Unreal or something like that.
ends.
In a lot of cases, that's the case, and that's how it is.
So you can go there and download a preface and discover the world.
I really want to involve the community early on because this is going to be a 5 or 10 year journey.
I can't understand this. Like, why would anybody want to play this? Yeah, I don't understand that. It seems weird. Earth 3? Yeah, like we already tried Earth 2. What's this? Okay. This is like Doom. Cool. Weapon customization, I like it. That seems decent. Yeah, it's not so bad. What's this? What the fuck is it? What's this game?
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. So you're interested in becoming a war mage?
Yeah.
You think you've got what it takes?
No.
Protecting the rift is
Let's see it.
just something brave war mages like me are born to do. We do it for good reason. Trust me, when these green and uglies gets through, baby eating, town pillaging, loitering.
So it's like an
all
interactive
anyway, when you
tower
can't get
defense?
old Maxie, no one protects the rift better than these war mages. Look at
Orcs must die?
They're awesome. Must have had a good teacher. Each one of them's got their own special war mage powers. Like this. Or this.
You can play as Fox.
Whoa! Look at that! They even have their own unique weapons and traps. But as you can see, it's not just one trap they're working with. It's a whole lot of traps. They even get to make themselves stronger during missions. How much more powerful can 1 to 4 war mages get? And once the dirty work is done, these brave warriors relax in the safety of the Order Fortress. Here you can buy and upgrade traps, improve your weapons.
I don't know if I'd like a game like this or not.
The next mission and
It
head
seems
into battle.
okay.
When choosing where to fight, you'll want to pay attention to the rift distortions, the weather, and even the time of day. All these things can change the way every mission plays. You know, looking at
This
these
2 or
war
3, you
mages
think
really
so?
gets me thinking.
Yeah,
They're
I don't
pretty
know.
Good, but let me show you how it's really done.
Okay. I mean, this is kind of cool, I guess. Not really my kind of game.
That is a lot of orcs. But luckily, you've got loads of new ways to kill them. And this time you can play with up to 4 of your friends.
Okay.
Orcs must die. Death Trap springs into action in early 2025. Do not go anywhere because we've got a lot more great new games to see as our
Bro, is that actually her hair? Holy shit. God
Number
damn.
20. Perfect Dark.
Wait, that was a game from like N64.
The Dark gameplay trailer looked amazing, but that's not the only reason I'm excited about it. Look, I'm an old school gamer, so retro N64
this is an old school
GoldenEye
game,
is one of my favorite shooters ever. We're talking the characters, the level designs, the missions. That game is immaculate. But I missed out on Rare's next treat, Perfect Dark. And I was always intrigued by the lead protagonist, Joanna Dark, and I loved the whole alien conspiracy thing. Seeing Perfect Dark's fluid gameplay, Joanna's traversal, which is giving me Mirror Edge vibes, and stunning graphics, and it's just giving a perfect blend, and that's why I'm hyped.
Let's see the trailer. Oh. What is this made for kids with ADD? I feel like this is the kind of game like if you want your kid to not be able to pay attention in school, you have your kid play this game. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just be real.
Number 19. Menace.
Menace what? Oh. This could be good. Show the actual gameplay. Turn-based tactics, okay.
Nox has landed. Our eyes see everything.
It's not a cozy game. It's not.
Hardware ready to operate at maximum pin potential.
I do feel like
always a part of the holy flock.
I don't know if I get that excited about this. This looks okay, but I want to see the actual gameplay. Like this could be super cool, right? Okay, so this guy's just fucking shit up.
Yeah, I'll help in a sec.
Okay, so you're moving this. Okay.
Hardware destroyed.
Uh-huh.
God protects me. Fire mission underway.
Ooh.
Neutralized. Rip it apart.
Death takes my enemies. Touching them up.
Yeah, without actually seeing gameplay, like the actual UI for this.
Taking fire.
Hardware. They keep coming.
Next, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. What is this? What the fuck?
I was muted. Thank you for the follow, Caroline. Appreciate it.
This seems okay. Yeah. Okay. This game is really fun. You can sub now? Yeah, we finally had to get it. It's for the PoE thing tomorrow. Can't see shit. Yeah. So ads incoming? I've had
I'm
ads
doing
for a
good.
long
I'm
time.
doing good. How are you?
But then I destroyed ads. It's my fault, by the way, that we don't have ads anymore on Twitch. I did it. Oh, then I just kill everybody, right? Yeah, of course. This seems like an okay game. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, wow. These aren't girl games at all. Yeah, this is a guy game. Okay. I don't really think I would play this, but yeah. It's an interesting idea. Looks retro.
I'm from London, in England.
I feel like a lot of retro games aren't good. Like this is like, obviously it's like Doom style, right? But you're in a mech, which is kind of cool. Yeah. It's a cool idea.
There's nothing more important.
What about yourself? Where are you from?
And who would know that better than the makers of Mafia: The Old Country? Here's a message from the developers at Hangar 13 that you can't refuse.
Okay. This is just a death talking, right? Can I take a second? Alright, I'll be right back.
Number 18, Mafia: The Old Country.
Oh, nice. Lucky for some. I wouldn't mind living in Canada.
We are hard at work right now at Hangar 13, finishing up Mafia, the Old Country, and we can't wait to share more details with you. But we wanted to say thank you so much for voting for us. We really appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
4 hours a level is mental. At the moment, yeah, streaming daily.
Number 17.
Path of Exile 2 comes out tomorrow.
Hi everybody, my name's Joel Bylos and I'm the Chief Creative Officer on Dune Awakening here at Funcom. And I'm here to express a heartfelt thank you for us being on your most wanted list. 2024 has been a huge year for Dune. From the movie in the beginning, to our first gameplay reveal in the middle of the year, and now, our huge ongoing beta, where thousands of players are battling it out on Arrakis. Now, if you aren't there already, the best way to get in is to go to our website and wishlist
This is a Dune MMO.
And we look forward to seeing you when the game launches in early 2025.
It's coming out early 2025?
Damn, that's looking good.
That's in less than 6 months. I haven't even
Oh,
played
thank
it.
you. Yes, relatively new.
Never been so excited about crash landing in a desert.
Only been streaming about a week.
Lovely to hear from the folks at Funcom, and I am definitely looking forward to exploring Arrakis in 2025. PC Gamer wants to know what you think. And since we can't read your minds, not legally anyway, follow the link on your screen to
Come
get
on,
the PC Gamer
pray
show
for
survey.
shoulders.
Trust me, it's much easier than trying to communicate with us telepathically.
Let's switch to this.
But that hair is crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I can't even, like, that's nuts.
Welcome, new games tester. You're on the brink of an unforgettable experience in the A-level testing program. Imagine a reality that feels limitless, worlds brought to life
Oh, do you?
by bleeding edge
No way.
immersive technology.
We are legally obliged to mention that the program has a 68% survival rate.
Didn't even know I had followers on Twitter, to be fair. Let me check my Twitter.
Pretty good.
Full dental coverage.
Ooh.
Social office atmosphere. Personal medical insurance.
Oh, damn, I got a few.
Work from
Got 'em.
home opportunities.
Yeah, I appreciate.
Generous bonus scheme. The eventual total dissolution of your ability to discern the virtual from the...
Oh, yeah, damn.
Oh, he's a streamer. Ooh.
2 followers. Yeah, he's getting thin.
That-
Yeah, of course,
that-
will
that
do.
zombie
Give me
kinda
2
looked like me.
seconds.
Yeah,
Not going to lie to you.
Oh, the same.
This is worse than I expected. Gate is cleaning house.
Yeah, I gave you a follow back. Thank you very much.
I had no idea that they had gone this far.
If it could have gone worse, I don't see how. Maybe you can get us out of it.
this, you know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me of Time Splitters 2.
Oh, what a
Like the
game.
graphics
Time
and the
Splitters
style and
2,
shit.
crazy.
Maybe not. This was the last thing I expected, but now we're here. We must do something. I hate to think what will happen if we fail.
I actually think this looks okay. Literal PS2 graphics? Yeah, that's what it came out on. We had on the GameCube.
As someone who definitely works in a secret underground science lab, I sure am glad we've never had a containment breach like in Abiotic Factor.
Warning. Containment breach like in Abiotic Factor. All
What's this?
scientists are at risk of exposure, or worse, talking about what they've witnessed. You know how scientists love to gossip.
This is what happened with COVID.
Sounds serious.
If you've got TikTok as well. Yeah, I followed you back, Caroline. I followed you back. If you've got TikTok as well, my links in my... I should have my social links on. Give me a follow on there. I'll follow you back on there as well.
Did you know Dorks are banned on Casual Friday?
TikTok's the only place I can't stream yet because you need the followers.
Okay, here we go. What to do in the
Jean
event
shorts?
of a containment breach. Activate
Who the
scenario
fuck wears that?
Epsilon.
Confirmed. Dispatching covert agents to mind-wipe scientists.
What? Hippies? I guess.
Crisis averted. Oh, but how do we keep
Appreciate
those
it,
covert
appreciate
agents
it.
quiet?
Shoot them.
Shoot
So
'em.
phase 2, enable Operation Larkspur.
Dispatching Black Ops specialists to tranquilize covert agents.
Uh-oh.
But now the Black Ops specialists?
Releasing mutated weaponized bees to eradicate Black Ops.
Oh.
This is gonna take a while.
What the hell is this? Where's the game?
You said escape was impossible, but somehow a test subject got out of the trial environment.
Uh-oh.
What concerns me is she hasn't tried to escape the facility. Oh, she's here. Somewhere behind the walls. In the ceiling.
She's in the walls?
Is the question. God help us when we find out.
Wait for my word. Be ready. They're gonna pay for what they did to us.
That's cool. I've never played a horror game. You guys know that?
Releasing nano-terminators to eradicate teleporting anacondas.
Yep.
Sentient acid deployed to eat through nano-terminators.
Yeah, I never played a single one.
Cloning
Mouthwashing?
janitors
Was
to
that a
clean up
horror game? I
sentient
feel like it's
acid.
not a horror game. Was it? I mean, not really.
Releasing zombie virus.
Oh, I played the
to
horror
eliminate
game from my
chronic
house.
janitors.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
The design, what myself, sorry.
Releasing more things.
How could I forget about that?
We're back to just having scientists in the lab again, right? Can't we just stop here?
But the next one is really fun and super gross.
I'm tempted, but we
Yeah.
should probably get on with the show.
Fine. You know, you used to be cool. You've changed.
Let's get out of the lab and into a place
This is a
where
YouTube
nothing
comment.
terrible has ever happened. A magic
Oh no, I ain't got none of that.
Here is number 16 on our most wanted list.
What is it?
None of that
Is
yet.
it Harry
That's
Potter?
all in the making.
Let me guess, it's Harry Potter.
Number 16, Witchbrook.
Okay, so it's basically Harry Potter.
Even though we don't know a huge amount about Witchbrook right now, it is definitely a game worth keeping on your wish list if you love things like Stardew Valley, Potion Permit, any sort of life sim meets social RPG.
What about Harry Potter?
In this game, we are the resident witch of Mossport, which is the town the game is set in. But instead of just being thrown in with no idea what to do, we enroll in Witchbrook itself, which is this cool, edgy sort of magic college that helps us develop our skills as the resident witch. So during this time, I imagine we'll be learning new spells, just learning how to harness our abilities, all of this fun stuff, while also developing relationships with the
Potentially, yeah, but I'm not really a fan of anything flashy. You know, if you look at all the top streamers, they don't really have anything too flashy.
sort of cozy-ish game.
Just the bare basics.
During the relationship stage with these people,
Because
we
with
get to do
streaming, I
things
think
like go
you
on
just
dates, which is really
it doesn't matter what the
exciting.
channel
Anyone
looks
who
like.
loves
It's just
the
what's the
romantic
content?
side
Is
of
it fun? Is the guy
Sims in
funny?
general.
Do
So
they
we don't know
enjoy
when it's
watching?
coming
You know,
out,
it's that.
just coming soon at the moment.
The graphics is, I
It
think,
does
just
give
a
us lot of
minimum.
chance to learn a bit more, sort of see some trailers.
And my channel
and
was
see
shit,
helpful
you know.
screenshots
Like I
to
don't
give it
really
this
have many
super
followers.
cozy autumnal vibe, but yeah, hopefully this is the next.
But I'm just
cozy
doing it
game
because I enjoy
worth
doing it.
keeping an eye on, because it certainly looks that way right now.
Coming up, you better make a little extra room on your wish list, because we've got a lot more new games to show you.
Oh, I need a mage in the next group.
Oh, what's it? All right.
Oh, this
Finally.
is cool.
Finally, we have a real
This
game.
is-
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I thought they were gonna show that. Go back to that. You give a shit about this? Uh-oh.
The planet-wide blackout was evolutionary.
This looks nice.
The robots began the impossible.
Ooh. That doesn't look very good.
They grew.
I don't know about that one.
They began to feel.
Sure, just send it to me
It's
on
decent.
On Twitter.
Okay.
Life has come too quickly to the mechanical shell of human creation.
This is a shitty action combat game, so I'll probably play it. Yeah, every single one of these games, I end up playing them anyway.
Robots at midnight.
It's just Souls-like? Yeah, I just do it anyway. Walmart Nier Automata story? I don't know. I never played Nier Automata at all. World premiere?
What the hell happened to these people?
Please! Oh God, help me!
7 miles beneath it. Why would you go into the ocean 7 miles? It's Cthulhu.
There aren't any more survivors.
Nothing's changed. We stick
Okay, this is cool.
Place is falling apart. Water's flooding in. Oh my God!
Shoot it!
Ah, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much.
Stay away from the water. They come from the water.
This seems kind of mid, I think.
Thank you, bro.
I feel like a game like this should be really good, but just that seems kind of mid.
Deepest fear there. Once again proving that going to the bottom of the ocean always results in monsters. At least you can stop holding your breath for the next game on our most wanted list. We had to wait for more than a decade, but the beloved series is finally back. Kick flipping into number 15 on our list, here's Skate.
Skate? I never played this.
Number 15, Skate.
What's this? Guys, thanks for all the gifted subs and everything, too. I want to say. There's been a lot of people that gifted subs today. Thanks.
Hey there, friends at the PC Gaming Show. I'm Jeff Seamster, head of creative at Full Circle, and I wanted to stop by to say how thrilled we are to have Skate named as one of the games you're most excited about. We're pretty excited too, and with early access coming in 2025,
because a lot of people really liked this game back in the day.
Skating the streets of San Amsterdam. A huge thank you to everyone involved in choosing Skate as one of your most anticipated titles, and for all of your continued support for our
I'll go
game.
again. That looks
I'm
quite
really
chill.
proud of what
I don't
we've
think I've been on a
accomplished so far.
skateboard in
We
like
couldn't
20
do it
years.
without all of you. We're
Right,
so
it's,
grateful to our
Actually?
community of fans, new and old,
Some
and to the
shit,
Skate
though.
insiders who have joined us on this wild
Holy
ride.
shit, I think,
Thank
yeah.
you again from all of us at Full Circle.
No,
and we'll see you in
19 years, yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, that's
Thank you,
nuts.
PC Gaming Show.
Thank you, Skate community.
We are just as excited as you are.
Thank you.
We can't wait to skate with you in San Amsterdam.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I'm so stoked to play with everyone soon.
All right. So those are probably also other 30-somethings that grew up skating and don't do it anymore. Yeah. And now they're just making a game about it. All right, what's this?
Masters, each wielding great
Yeah.
power, taught you the secrets of the elements.
It's like Hades.
You think you have seen much, but you have seen nothing.
Yeah, this is decent.
You have yet to set foot in the towering peaks that guard a forsaken castle, a realm under the dominion of the king and queen of Tavern.
Oh, is this perfect so
If
well?
you still dream of the
Yeah, I feel like there's been a
unreleased
lot of games like this that they've made, and I think that there's just like an audience that likes these games as long as they play well.
just begun.
This game looks like it plays well. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, straight up. Wizard of Legend 1's way better. Never played
idea
it.
to follow the instructions of a
Big
mysterious
surprise, right?
disembodied voice. Unless it's my mysterious disembodied voice. Visit pcgamer.com/wishlist for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted Steam page, where you'll find all the great games from today's show in one convenient place.
Bloodhound
Now,
Hades
back
Front's
to the
fun.
show.
Yeah. We know you only played 2 games. I've only played 2 games in my life. Oh, I remember this. I saw a trailer for this game, like, yeah. Oh, this looks nice.
Then fell
Like 6 months ago.
mournful Mother Stone, and then came
so the shit.
bewitched by the Mother's song.
Yeah, this is good.
The Scots, defiant, proud, and braver, gathered
What is
to
this?
reclaim their land's favour.
Oh,
So
this looks alright.
This is like
Okay,
Dynasty
okay.
Warriors.
The highlands quailed. Under siege, the mother's lament wailed. And when at last the chaos of battle did reign,
Scotland Warriors, yeah.
I like the look of this. Okay, it's a good, cool looking game.
Man.
would sing, and they would fight the sorrow.
Yeah, this seems pretty cool.
The tears of metal.
Roguelike co-op hack and slash.
What's it called?
Oh man. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I would play this game for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, that looks cool. Taking note of that.
Entire graphic scenes. Okay, now we got the good. Now we're getting to the good shit. Here we go.
8:05. Time to dump the waste.
What's it called?
Whoa, working class Joe. Should have picked a different career path. It's all down from here.
Is that tight enough?
Don't what? They're all parasites.
Wouldn't that just get the skull bits and like the blood everywhere? Wouldn't that just get messy? Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, that's a better idea.
Let's get to the next one.
Profit today. I don't know what the judgment tomorrow, I think it said. That's cute. Please don't tell me that's all you have. Please don't tell me. Fuck you. Fuck you. That actually looked good. Oh, it's a DLC? Really? Okay, is the game good?
14. Project 007.
We know
Is it?
close to about Project 007 at this point.
Okay.
I have absolute, complete, and total faith that it's going to be a standout success. I mean, there is not one studio I would trust more in making a spy game than Danish developer IO Interactive, best known for the Hitman games. I mean, you could take the Dartmoor level of Hitman 3, mod James Bond into it rather than Agent 47, and you'd pretty much have a perfect demo for what Project 007 should look like, in my opinion.
Okay.
What we do know is that it's a Bond origin story, so that's right, we may finally find out why James Bond likes martinis shaken and not stirred.
I've never been into games like that.
Project 007 is a perfect
It's just
fit
not
for
my
IO
thing.
Interactive, and I'm not just saying that because
Yep.
our scientists are part of the same union as James Bond's
It's not my
tech-savvy
kind of a
engineers.
game.
Revolutionary technology, experimentation, illegal genetic testing.
Y'all said it's an
Our friendly
anti-trailer?
Intel may not approve of everything we get up to down here, 10
Let's.
miles underground.
I'll do a little bit of Hearthstone.
Innovation. Let's
And then
hear
call
what
it a
Intel's
night. But
been
Hearthstone
working
is
on
wild
for our
temperamental.
gaming rigs.
Intel.
Let's swap this over.
They're not going to be able to live that down for like 5-10 years. Like, it's going to take them so long to get past that. Oh, man. New problematic chips. I still have an Intel chip now. I just replaced it. I've never used AMD. I've never used an AMD processor.
And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to build your very first PC. First thing you're going to need is, of course, your processor. Today we're using the Intel Core i5-14600K. And then you're going to want your cooling for your processor and for your entire build. So we're going air cool for our processor. And we also have our fans, which we're going to be installing in the case. As for our graphics card and motherboard, shout out to ASRock for providing us with these parts. For the graphics card, we do have the Intel Arc A770, and for the motherboard, we have the Z719 Nova.
Just what is a 4090?
And then you're gonna want to have your RAM, your storage, and of course a power supply unit. The first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing the processor. So we are using an ASRock Z790 Nova
What the hell?
motherboard. Now this is compatible for the 12th, 13th, and 14th gen processors from Intel, which will make it easier if you guys want to upgrade your
CD-ROM?
The good thing about the
Put a floppy
14600K
disk?
is that it has 14 cores with 6 performance cores and 8 efficient cores. So the thing is, when you create a build, you want to create
You just
a
throw it in there.
build where the
It works itself out.
has a cohesive relationship with the processor. And the processor that we're using, which is the 14600K, goes hand in hand with the ASRock Intel Arc A770.
Yeah, sure. I'll check it out on Twitter.
And there you guys have
That was the fastest
just
PC
updating my
build
stream.
I've ever seen.
your own PC. It was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was so easy. Wow. That was a speed run? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got your message. Cool. Yeah,
Damn.
I'll give it a look.
She didn't turn it on now?
Just for
Oh,
finish
true.
streaming.
What's this? Turn-based bullet hell action?
Man, what is with
Cool
Hearthstone
idea.
today?
Not interested. Definitely a cool idea, though. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I can respect. Like, it's not bad. It's just not my style. What can I say? This for us old timers.
There we go.
You mean people that are over 25? Decent, interesting idea. Not really what I would go with, but interesting idea. World premiere. Oh. Man, there's a lot of these water games, huh? Like underwater shit?
November 16th, 1937. It has been 3 days since the quarantine across Enceladus was announced. We will survive, and we will endure.
Let's see if this one's any good. Okay.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
Who's that? Oh. You know those fuckers you cut their head off that grow a new head? Like, those are annoying.
Something went horribly wrong with
Yeah.
an underwater colony. Again, I'm shocked.
Is it Hydra?
Next up on PC Gamers'
it called- I think it's called a bobbit worm.
sprawling mansion filled with mysteries.
Yeah.
It's one of the most intriguing puzzle games we've seen in a long time.
Let's see it.
Here's Blueprints.
Blueprints? Let me guess, it's gonna be a blueprint.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Okay.
Let's just go with that. Build the hand up, come on.
Okay, alright, let's move on.
Bunker down because our
Great.
most wanted list continues.
That's
Unravel the
crazy,
mysteries
huh?
Of the quarantine
Wow.
zone in survival FPS Atomfall.
Wow!
Number 13, Atomfall.
This looks good.
Okay.
I like this. Okay. Please don't suck dick.
Hi, my name is Ben Fisher. I'm head of design at Rebellion. Thank you so much for including Atomfall in PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. We can't wait for you to play the game next year. But for now, here's a sneak preview.
Let's get it. This looks good. I'll play this.
My name's Molly. You got out to trade?
Uh-huh.
I got bits and bobs for sale.
Yep. TAA? No, I don't think
Please
there
be
is.
careful. It's more dangerous than you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, this looks good.
Okay, let's...
That seems decent. I'm gonna be real. Like, this game seems alright. Yeah. Oh. Let's say it runs at 20
Of
FPS.
all the things I've seen,
Okay, what's this?
it's in Eric's home it will happen.
Oh.
And it all begins with her.
She's gone. Find her.
They're gonna
Before
arrest her.
leaves the building.
She's posting a meme on Twitter.
And find Herman before they do.
Oh no, you don't. Look for the main control, maybe.
Yep.
Is that you, Johnson? Go after her.
What do you want?
I need passage.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother.
That's actually why I'm here. I need
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me.
They're looking for Herman.
You want passage, huh? I'm not keeping these for you anymore. You're taking with you this time.
Ooh, she can shoot people. Why not just kill him?
He's not here.
She's brave, but she doesn't know what she set in motion.
Damn, bro, like... Damn. You can tell this is a British game because in America, you would have just shot him in the head.
I must find her.
Yeah, this is some
damn,
like
that's some
European
viewers.
British shit.
20 viewers. Appreciate you guys. Any of you want to drop me a follow, I'd appreciate that even more. Sorry, where
When
the
the
fuck did that
meteorite
come
struck, it unleashed a hostile disease,
Yeah.
plunging our world into chaos.
Uh-huh.
Now, we stand as guardians, fighting to protect our world.
Okay.
And vanquish all who threaten our existence.
This sounds good. I like this.
Against all odds, we must battle mutations, traitors, and infidels.
Okay, is it turn-based or is this action combat? It's turn-based. Guys, if there is a game like this that I was gonna play, do you want to know what game it would be? Girls Frontline 2.
Every victory brings us closer to retaining our freedom.
That's where the hoes are at. Not Baldur's Gate 3. No, as I said, I can't play Baldur's Gate 3 until I beat every other turn-based game that's ever been made.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 kills none.
Oh, this
Okay.
is good. Okay.
What to do here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills 2.
What's this? Wage war on control. Okay.
Defenses up and give the archaeologists time to work.
As an ancient evil awakens. So this is like an RTS
that.
or... This is good. This actually looks really good.
I'm seeing an enormous energy spike.
Beast of the card. Okay. Bit of shit for my deck, unless I draw it. Pop would be good.
Whenever I was a kid, I basically had every single like RTS game ever made.
Yes, the glory of
I went so hard on
1990s
those
RTS
games.
is still alive in Tempest Rising. Next on
But
our
even the ones that were
ever-growing
like
wish list,
adjacent, like
an
Total
It's just
War.
good to get out of the mountain
RPG
giant quite
coming
easily.
next year, finally with Blizzard's
The
biggest
State of War.
He must
Yeah,
have
I
it
have to
clear
show
if
you
he's
guys
not
a
going to kill
picture.
Puppet.
Sounds a bit familiar. Here's the new trailer for a tennis round.
Who's this?
Yep.
What's this?
Okay. Okay.
Sexual
All
themes.
my life, I was dreaming about becoming a point. To do it alongside
Interesting.
the band. It's a
That's
chance to
fucking
make history.
huge.
Show the gameplay.
Had us on our back foot for decades.
Show the fucking gameplay.
Ever since
I want to see it.
our people have been in crisis.
Our Weaver band is here to help.
Don't give a shit. Show me the gameplay.
We're ready for anything, no matter what.
Let me see it.
Best to assume the worst. This could mean an all-out war.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Your reckless conduct
Tried my luck with that
unleashed
puppeteer,
an
didn't
enemy
I?
that nearly
Oh, well.
destroyed us 27 years ago.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feelings.
Can I get double twisted nethers? That's crazy.
It's okay. I would probably play this. That was cool.
Believe in the dream of the Enclave.
That's a cool visual. I like that.
If it takes us to restore it, I'm up
Yeah.
for that challenge.
Okay. I would try. Yeah, sure. I'd try this. Do I have to play as a girl? Do I have to play as a girl though? I don't have to play as a girl, right? I do? Oh.
I think they did a great job casting that one. Our next most wanted game is
Doesn't
from the
matter.
developer who created a few quintillion planets last time around, but now is focusing
Bethesda?
on just one.
Oh, the
Explore
No
a
Man's
fantasy
Sky.
world the size of planet
Light No
Earth
Fire?
in Light No
Yeah.
Fire.
Hopefully we get new information about this. I've been really excited for this game. This is probably like one of my
Number
most
12.
excited games that I am for a game.
There is nothing more appealing
Yeah.
to me in a video game than wandering off. And that is why Light No Fire by Hello Games is my most wanted.
Uh-huh.
It's because it's
Yeah.
a planetary exploration game where you can
Mhm.
pick a point and just decide to go there with your friends.
Right.
Humans are hardwired for exploration. It's why we went and found the Northwest Passage. Unfortunately, we found the Northwest Passage now, and we
Make-
still are
let's
kind of
change
chasing
that.
that high. But we can do that in video games.
Just so you
hopefully
guys
with
can
less
see.
cannibalism. But doing that,
Why?
means we can explore, we can find
What if they
more about
tasted good? How does she know
Look at that here.
cannibalism
I'm
is
getting
bad?
poetic, but
No, no,
just
what's that
generally,
bit?
I want to be able to ride a dragon
She doesn't
around
know that.
a beautiful fantasy landscape on a massive scale, and maybe not have to eat my friends. And isn't that all we can hope for in video games?
No.
There you go.
Okay.
What if Pablo Escobar and the cartels of the 80s had the internet?
Then they'd be
I like
watching
this
anime.
deck. This deck's cool.
Like Osama bin
Welcome
Laden.
to Miami, 1985, where the cartels have more than just guns. In this world, hackers are the cartel's most dangerous weapons.
Oh.
If anyone can drop me a follow, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, it gets me out of prison. Up for probation.
Until now.
Okay, Vita, you got 60 minutes before Astra comes back.
Well, how's this work?
The electronic crime unit has one chance.
Get the fucking.
1 hour a day to infiltrate the cartel's supercomputer and
Oh,
take them
God.
down from the inside. But the clock is always against you, and one wrong move could blow your cover. In Vice Undercover, no one is who they seem.
Uh-huh. Hacker man, I'm in.
Coming soon to a computer near you.
It's a cool idea.
Number 11. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Wait, they're
I
picking.
am so excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Wait, what?
The remake of one of my all-time
Okay.
favorite games. I'm so happy that
Pirate
it's gonna
Shaman.
bring
This is the
so
third
many
one.
new fans to the series, but it's also gonna
Right?
please all-time fans like me.
Ugly little fucker.
Made 4 games so far, and currently working on the 5th one that are inspired by the series.
This looks
And so
good.
you can imagine when I saw the trailers with the amazing graphics and the quality of life improvements, I just got so excited. I replayed the old ones a bunch of times already just to get ready for it, and so
It's
I
the third
hope
game
you're
remake?
as excited as I am. It's got director
Okay.
Nakamura, who's been with the series since MGS1, so they know what they're doing, and it's gonna be amazing.
I wonder if they'll ever make another Metal Gear Solid
Once again,
game. A
you're
new
a
one.
one-man army in Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Yeah, I will play the
Before
fuck out
we
of that.
move on to our top 10 most wanted, let's
probably
check the
not.
logbook for
Yeah.
a quick recap of everything we've seen so far.
Number 20. Perfect Dark.
I've seen that.
Number 19. Menace.
Okay.
Number 18. Mafia
Kojima
the
left,
Old
didn't he?
Country.
Yeah.
Number 17. Dune Awakening.
I still need to play.
Number
What's that? That
Witchbrook.
dumb mailman
Number
game.
15.
That stupid ass Dead. Not
7.
Dead Rising. It was like Death Rising.
Number 13.
What's it called
Trailers
again?
With the amazing graphics
Death
and
Stranding.
The
There it
quality
is.
of life improvements. I just
Second
got
of
so
full
excited. I
damage. Let's
replayed
just-
the old ones a bunch of times
let's ride it
already
out.
just to get ready for it, and so I hope you're as excited as I am. It's got director Nakamura, who's been with the series since MGS1, so they know what they're doing, and it's gonna be amazing.
Great. I'll play it.
Once again, you're a one-man
Yeah, I'm gonna
army
play that for
in
sure.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Before we move on to our top 10 most wanted, let's check the logbook for a quick recap on everything we've seen.
I feel like
far.
even the top
Number
like
20.
20 through
Perfect
10
Dark.
were really good.
Number 19.
So I'm curious like what the
Menace.
tops are gonna be.
Number 18. Mafia the Old Country. Number 17.
Deja vu? Wait, what do you mean?
Number 16. Witchbrook. Number 15.
Sort of fucked that up.
Skate. Number 14. Project 007.
This is a loop? It replayed?
Number
Really?
13.
Oh, I was
Atomfall.
AFK. I didn't even see that.
Number 12. Light No Fire.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Number 11. Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah, see, like,
Snake Eater.
wake up? Yeah, I can't.
Time for some tactical shooting and a fair bit of backstabbing. Next up on our wish list, 3 teams of 4 battle for control of an arena in asymmetrical FPS Alara Prime.
Okay. Let's see it.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying.
Gotcha, bitch.
Placing nullifier.
Okay.
Flash out. Sending a decoy.
Nice. So this is like this is like Valorant. Yeah, it's like Valorant and Counter-Strike. Those are the only 2 games I know that are like this. It's nothing like it's nothing like Valorant? No, I feel like it's kind of I feel like that's a lot like Valorant.
Witness true
Yeah.
arcane magic.
Yeah, I feel like it is. Ooh, what's this? Okay. It's like a tower defense, I guess. That's kind of cool.
Maybe look at next.
This is a cool visual.
I will not fail
So this is like it's like you play it into I guess like maybe you're playing like in like Warcraft 3, you play like the hero unit. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, this is a game I would try this. I would play this, yeah, for sure. Warcraft 4? Yeah, I wish.
Please hold still. Retinal scan commencing.
Uh-oh.
Subject identified as someone who wants to see another game trailer.
Yeah.
Delivering trailer now.
Oh, he's got another hex. Come on. That's both hexes gone. I've got clear.
The creators of this war is... I don't even know what the hell that is. And Frostpunk. I know that game. This looks good.
What if all my decisions were right?
3,
They were.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's what I think all the time.
What if I did the good thing?
That's me.
What if I don't want to change anything? And what if I'm shocked?
Ignorance.
What if you could decide?
That seems pretty cool. Yeah. Authors. Oh, it's like it's this different versions of the same guy. Okay. It's out? No, it's just a demo. That seems decent. Okay. This is like Half-Life 2 or something. Uh-huh. Splinter Cell? Yeah. Okay, this sucks. Keep cooking. It's not ready yet. Yeah, it's not ready.
10, The Thing Remastered.
This is Stephen Kick from Night Dive Studios, and we're usually not good about keeping secrets, but...
Yeah?
I'm gonna hide this tape when I'm finished. If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind of proof. We still have nothing to go on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
The Thing,
damage.
I saw this movie.
Found anyone yet?
I just arrived.
I think it was Kurt Russell was in it.
It'll give us an idea what happened.
What survived?
Stay the hell away from me. I'm warning you. I need your
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Going nowhere with all those things
2,
up
3,
there.
4.
Kill them, and I'll help get us out of here.
Oh.
I think I play Sargeras.
This doesn't look good.
You're out of your league here, Blake.
It doesn't look good. Sorry. Yeah.
I've got no taunt, do I?
It's a PS2 remaster?
No, I have no taunt.
Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah, okay, now I get it. I didn't know that.
No one. Except for me, obviously. When I tell
Yeah.
you The Thing Remastered is out and you can play it right now.
It's real good? Yeah, I don't know. What's this next one? Is devolving? Yeah. Oh. This looks good. This is good. 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 Good.
Oh, it doesn't have taunt.
What the fuck?
6. Oh, I swear that said they had taunt.
I never played these games. I'm gonna be real, I never played these games. Yep.
Fucking fail.
I mean, it was cool, but it's not really my. Oh, that idiot fell off. I feel like playing this with people online would be kind of funny. If there was like a bunch of people. I feel like if you had like 100 people on the same course, it'd be funny to watch. Yeah, it was all right. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good one, huh? Good one. Build an RPG world. Oh, we had this in our show too. Yeah, I remember this. The good old days? Yeah, no, I still do the paint shit every day. What do you mean? What do you mean the good old days for? All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Fire lead programmer. Wow. He got restructured. A little bit too real, huh?
Okay.
You know what'd be really funny is if I made a game like that and I just, I wonder how much you could make it like Ubisoft or Blizzard. I think you said the wrong file. Oh.
Coming up in the show.
I don't even know how to find paint anymore. Hold down Windows and press R, and it's like run, put in there MS Paint. Like, that's the only way I know how to do it. I don't know where to find it naturally either. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Really? Let me see. Meet the Wild Squad. Oh, furries. Yep. Yeah, this is oh, yeah. Do you guys remember when I played that game Wild Assault? And it was like the furry BR? And I was the only person who wasn't a furry that was in the directory playing it. Every other person there was a furry. That was crazy. Yeah. You aren't? No, I'm not. Not a furry. Sorry, guys. Not for me. Okay.
Okay, that's gonna go.
Wild tactics. Got it. They have... She does not need to look like that. What are you doing? No, literally no reason for that.
This won't be my last entry.
Yes, she does. No, she doesn't.
They're coming for me. We lost everything.
Uh-oh.
Because of ourselves.
Uh-huh.
The world lies in ruins. And now the future is in her hands.
Okay. What is this game, like a lower budget Stellar Blade? Kind of. This is cool. I would play this. Yeah, I'll be real. I would even. I mean, yeah, I would 100% play this. Even though it's a girl character, I'd still play it. That's a lot. Looks mid. Yeah, I know, but I'd still play it.
You are our last hope.
It's an action combat game.
Our last threat.
Those are the ones that I play a lot of. No skin scene? That's fine. I don't give a fuck about that. As long as she's not ugly. Or fat. This looks good. This is promising. Watch it be a card game. Okay, never mind. Watch it not be any game. Damn, what the fuck? What the? Damn, what the fuck?
Next turn.
I seen this. Yeah, I seen this before. Yeah. Anime
You
EDM.
play games where you're a football player. You play games where you're a business tycoon. But are you ready to be a football tycoon? Manage logistics and strategy in real-world cities as you prepare for major football events in the next game on our wish list, Copper City.
This is going to be a risk.
What?
No, ceaseless.
Welcome to Copa City. You organize events in big cities.
Uh-huh.
Invite top football clubs and meet their expectations.
Oh, they mean soccer.
Pulling fans from all
Yeah.
around the world. Safety is key, but
So-
don't be boring. Build an experience.
Can you have them like burn down the city?
Is mandatory. Manage finances like a pro. No free samples.
Yeah, I want to see them burn down the
Prepare
city.
stadium. Maintain your pitch. Get ready.
They burn down the city to celebrate if they win. They burn it down because they're mad if they lose. Seems good to me. Are terrorist attacks in a game? I don't know, maybe. It's not really my kind of a game, let's be
Our
real.
story began with a few
Yeah.
steadfast companions.
Oh, wow.
A dream and a woodcutter's axe.
This could be
We
good.
built some homes, farmed the land, and soon more people joined.
Could be good.
Together, we built something beautiful.
Please, please be
A
good.
city to be
Please
proud
be good.
of.
Please, please, please
A
be good.
city of which tales will be told.
Don't tell me you're gonna actually just.
That one's going straight to the top of my wish list, and something tells me that
Why?
next one is going straight
Why?
to the top of yours.
Didn't even show anything. Oh, this is our game. Holy shit. That makes sense why S-Fan was streaming this. Yeah, it's an Exile-like game, guys. Yeah. They're showing more Act 2. Let me see. It's really good, to be honest. Yeah, no, a lot of people like the game so far. It's been very well received. The funny thing is that in this trailer, there's ability, because like as soon as I got that ability, I stopped looking at the other ones. I didn't even know you could get some of those. Like those spinny things. Yeah.
Eu vou trazer nosso conselheiro de volta.
Hellcock, yep. You try it right now on Steam. Movement looks crisp. There it is. Try it for free. What's this? Wait, what? Drivers of the Apocalypse. Uh-huh. It's like Mad Max. Show me the gameplay. This is kind of cool. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. What's number 9? Wander Slop.
Wander Stop.
What's this?
Okay. Hi, my name's Stevie Reed, and along with the rest of the team at Ivy Road, I've been creating Wander Stop, a narrative cozy game about making tea. You'll play as a former tournament fighter named Alta, who has to put her past aside in order to tend a charming shop and brew tea for its various customers. Years ago, I wrote and directed The Stanley Parable and The Beginner's Guide, and after finishing those games, I was unbelievably burnt out. I seriously thought I might never write another narrative for games ever again.
Because Stanley Parable was good.
And so I decided that I wanted to make a cozy game. Something simple and peaceful that could heal me and restore balance to my life. And I discovered very quickly that I didn't actually know how to design a cozy game. And so suddenly the stress was piling on exactly the same.
So you hired girls?
Something had to change. And so very slowly, piece by piece, I began taking elements of my burnout and my feelings of hopelessness, and I just put them right into the game's narrative. And then suddenly the coziness became this really interesting creative constraint. Like, how do you tell a really unpleasant, uncomfortable story in a format designed around comfort? Typically in games like this, the protagonist is cheerfully excited to do the work. And so what if instead our protagonist does not want to be
Is this like a depression simulator?
beaten down and starving for answers? Could this charming little environment help heal her? And this became super interesting to me because that's what I had wanted. I had wanted to just do some pleasant work and then become all better. But healing is way more complicated than that. Healing is messy and it's bitter, and I want to know how to do it. I want to believe it's possible to leave your old self behind and become someone new, someone better than I am, someone more capable of rest and calm.
This game would be really good if this guy was deranged.
But God, it's so hard to do.
Yeah, this game could be really good if he was deranged. It's a playable therapy session?
5,
yeah, I guess so.
6, 7.
Is anyone else up for a piping hot cuppa?
3,
Drink it
4,
quickly
5,
though,
6,
because
7,
Wonder
8,
Stop
9.
is just around the corner. Brewing up from March the
Close.
11th. Moving on to the next game on our most wanted list.
What
we
is
are
it?
so keen to play Obsidian Entertainment's long-awaited fantasy
Avowed?
RPG Avowed.
Yeah.
We even challenged game director Carrie Patel to answer as many questions as possible within 60 seconds.
All right, let's see
The
it.
clock starts now.
Number 8.
This game's gonna kill Skyrim.
My name is Carrie Patel. I'm the game director of Avowed, and I'm about to answer some rapid-fire questions.
All right.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, what's the best thing about being a godlike in Avowed?
Getting some sick facial fronds.
Isn't there an awful lot of dying for this being the Living Lands?
If you're playing it right, yes, but hopefully it's not happening to you.
Can you tell me what difficulty options players are going to have in Avowed?
You'll get a range similar to what we offered in Pillars of Eternity and Deadfire, which is pretty broad.
So if you had to pick, what are the best weapons to dual wield?
Dual pistols.
What are the worst weapons to dual wield?
Dual maces.
Isn't bringing a gun to a sword fight kind of cheating?
Not when you have to reload after each shot. It's pretty balanced.
What about bringing a wand to a sword fight or a gunfight?
Just make sure you've got Arcane Veil.
Did any of Deadfire's sea shanties make it in as Easter eggs?
Well, you'll have to explore and find out.
What's your favorite magic item if you had to pick just one?
There is a Draconic Charm that's pretty helpful.
Carrie, when and where can I play Avowed?
You can play Avowed on February 18th, and you can wishlist Avowed right now on Xbox consoles, PC, and Steam.
I'll play this one. I'll play it. We see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. But I'm not really a big fan of like the turn-based, like first-person combat. You can, I won't. Ooh. I'm gonna be a dick eater so nobody else has to? Is that it? Is this my life? No fun. I never played this. I'll watch Shroud play this a little bit. What's the next one? Ooh.
Number 7. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
That's the good one.
Hans, look at me.
Damn, look how I got fucked up.
War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head.
We're gonna play this
neck
on release.
and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Yep.
These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters,
damn,
outlaws, and bandits roaming the country. I
Oh.
urge you all to be vigilant. You know who I am!
February. Wait, it's on February 4th?
Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to
Damn.
Kuttenberg.
He'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Now! Are we seriously gonna wait? Cower in a corner?
Yep, we're gonna play this 100%. It's not a question.
Drive them out in shame!
1 week early? Wait, the game's coming out earlier? All right. February 4th. Holy shit. You gotta pay $100? That's fine. Yeah.
You look like you're new to Rosewall.
Just a minute, I have something for this.
Things work a little differently here. In a good way.
This is a game for girls, bro. Look, it's like every girl, like even the guys look like girls. Oh, bro, like this is. Come on.
There's lots of buying and selling going on,
Come
of
on.
course. Food, tools, clothes, whatever that is.
Oh my
You
God.
can make all kinds of stuff.
People play this shit?
Folks, too.
Is that even the guys look like girls, man? This is for modern audiences? Oh my God.
There's
That way I'll let you guys see the characters.
but you'll only get to the bottom of it if you can keep your shop from going under. Good luck.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Don't freak out during the PC Game Pass ad.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Black Ops 6?
Yeah.
New games on day 1. Gotcha. What a cool safe house. Next! Want to pilot an Airbus around the world?
Oh.
But I don't know how to fly.
Yeah, me neither. You're now cleared for PC Game Pass.
I want a new career.
F1 driver, Jedi, musician. Ribs got boo. This is my kind of office party.
I want an epic adventure.
Have you heard of the Great Circle?
What?
That game came out today, actually. The early access.
I'm traveling the world?
Hold on to your hat.
Yeah, if there wasn't so much other shit going on, I'd have played it.
Riot benefits. Say less. We
Yeah.
got you.
I'm not the ones in the game.
You're in the game now. Get all this and more with PC Game Pass. You know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, we got you.
All right.
Want to access
Decent.
PC Game Pass right now? We are giving away 1,000 free codes so you can check out everything Game Pass has to offer for free.
Yeah, it was Baby
For
No
a
Money.
chance
That was
to win,
badass,
just
right?
Visit the link below.
Yeah. Sorry I can't sub. I lost all my money on the Hawk 2 rug pull this morning. It happens to the best of us, right?
can't imagine
Just
what
kidding. No, it
possessed
doesn't.
you to agree to this mission.
Absolutely does not. What's this?
As for the answers you seek,
Oh yeah, I think I saw this game. It looked pretty good.
I can only set you on the path.
Show the combat. Was this like a...
Final secrets of existence and non-existence transfix mankind with monstrous eyes.
Okay. Cool.
We are to witness the divine. You and I.
This is okay.
May the God of heaven inspire your heart with peculiar determination. Come the day that you must face the truth of our world.
Yeah, that's okay. Looks good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like some of the hit registration was kind of like our hit registering like didn't really look super good, but maybe I might try that if there's nothing else happening that day
We summon heroes of
when
old,
it comes out.
honored or cursed.
Yeah.
We are wardens of the sheep, gatekeepers of the otherworld.
She's nuts.
We are bards, druids, warriors. We are fear.
Okay. Next. Next. Is this the game I think it is? Nope.
I knew someday I would return. This place, this oasis,
Yeah, I'd play this. 100% I'll play this.
it's not how I remembered it.
Yeah. Oh, bro, don't tell me it's gonna be an invisible monster like in Stalker.
The longer I stay, the more I start to believe that maybe I never left. Everyone I ever loved vanished.
Yeah, I would play
I came
this.
here seeking answers. And those that remain here,
That was cool.
they won't let me have them.
That was actually really cool.
I don't tread lightly. This place will become my prison.
I like that. That's good. Yeah, I would play this. This is good. All right. Yeah, that's good enough. That's sick. Yeah, I think so too.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Oh yeah, I heard this game.
Let's talk about Death Stranding 2 on the beach because
Yeah.
I'm not ready. And I think that's the point. Like, do I have much patience for auteur worship? No, I don't. But do I have a favorite guy in the whole world? Yes, I do. It's Hideo Kojima, and whatever he's putting down, I'm picking it up. I am tangling myself in the strands. Let's do it. Because have you seen this footage? What is happening?
Yeah, no, the
in
game
this
is awesome. It
You've
looks
got a
awesome.
little man now that you can wear on hanging off your belt, and he's like a little puppet, and he talks, and he's moving at a different frame rate to everyone else. There's a guy whose electric guitar
this is
a
fucking
weapon that
badass.
shoots lightning at people. Like, come on, let's go. I just have to know more, and I have to fight the fight and wave the flag for weirdness in game dev when everything is so homogenous. Kojima Productions are out there, just bombastic, massive swing storytelling and high concept world stuff that's like, just there isn't anything else like it. So yes, I am most excited for
What
Death
the fuck?
Stranding
That's
2
right.
on the beach coming out in 2025.
That's right. That's a Kojima production.
We are
There it
this
is.
close to reaching the top 5,
Yep.
people. But first, a quick recap of the most wanted games we just revealed.
Yeah, by the way, y'all like making comments about the way people look? All you do is make my community look like retards.
Out right now.
Like obnoxious, annoying retards.
Cozy P Shop Spin Wonderstop, while Obsidian's fantasy RPG Avowed
Y'all get banned? Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 galloped into the
Like,
7th slot, and
if you don't like the way, like, I mean, I don't care. You want to call a girl that's like a cartoon fat or ugly? I don't give a fuck.
5
Like,
more
you do it
games
to real
left.
people,
So
it makes me
let's
look
get
bad.
I feel an unmistakable urge to take a break from the most wanted list.
I have this strange urge to take a break from the show right now.
You feel a powerful compulsion to open the company checkbook.
You said Linus Tech Tips looks like a lesbian? No, I said he looked like Ellen DeGeneres. And Ellen DeGeneres is a lesbian.
Such
It's totally
a great
different.
job narrating the show. I think I'll write her a bonus check.
The amount is 10 great British pounds.
It's completely
I'll
different.
give her a bonus of 10. What?
Look, Amelia, I've got to say, you are in complete control of the narrative here. You could ask for way more than £10.
The amount is
10. 12 pounds, what is that, like $3 or something?
But it could be a lot more, seriously.
You feel an intense longing to mail this check at your earliest convenience.
I could mail it right now.
Maybe this weekend.
This is like a conversation like Cataclysm.
I will mail your £12 this weekend.
You feel a compelling urge to return back to the show and tell the audience nothing.
I don't know what that was about. I wasn't really paying attention. Grand Theft Auto 6.
Grand Theft Auto
I've heard about
6.
this game. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto before.
So,
Except for like maybe at like a friend's house for like an hour.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City on the
That's it.
PS2, and with Grand Theft Auto 6, baby,
Yeah.
we're coming back to Vice City.
I'm being serious.
I always enjoy the freedom to explore in open world games, and as a Floridian myself, I cannot wait to travel throughout all the familiar cities I know, and cause nothing but chaos. I am the Chaos Queen after all. Also,
Bro, what the fuck
we
did you
have
play?
our first
I play
ever
Halo.
female protagonist. Hello. I am so excited to see how our story plays out. I cannot wait.
Do not give a fuck about if it's a girl or not. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, I do. I'd rather it was a guy. What's this? Oh. Nice. I remember, I think I watched this before. It looked okay. Why not just shoot his leg? That was cool. This is gun fu. Okay.
Number 4, Slay the Spire 2.
Oh yeah, I never played the first one of this. I'll probably play it when this
I've
comes
worked
out.
in procedural and roguelike-y games for a long time, and obviously I very much enjoyed Slay the Spire.
Oh, it's got cards? I'll be right back.
But I'm mostly curious about Slay the Spire 2 because the first one kicked off a whole new excitement and chapter of indie games with deck building. And so I feel like as a designer, I have to play Slay the Spire 2 just to be conversant in what the next chapter of games might look like.
Before we reveal the 3 games sitting at the top of our most wanted list, let's recap everything we've seen so far.
Judas. Killing Floor 3. Control 2. Crescent County. Citizen Sleeper 2. Perfect Dark. Menace. Mafia the Old Country. June Awakening. Witchbrook. Skate. Project 007. Atomfall. Light No Fire. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater. The Thing Remastered. Wonder Stop. Avowed. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Death Stranding 2. On the Beach. Grand Theft Auto 6. Slay the Spire 2.
It has been a monster of a show, and we're now on the hunt for our last 3 games on the most wanted list. Hey, that's a pretty big hint for the wild game that's sitting at number 3.
What's this?
Number 3. Monster Hunter Wilds.
This gonna be a good one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, we played the demo for this game. Y'all know it.
そうですね、ワールドが結構多くの人に手に取って
Monster
も
Hunter
ら
World
える
saw a lot of
ことっ
people.
ていうのは僕たちにとってもすごく
Yeah.
そのモンスター
That
ハン
game
ター
popped
で
off.
僕たちが大事にしているゲームデザインとか、表現力っていうのが世界の方にこうすごく理
I'm
解
gonna
し
be
ても
real.
らえ
I
る
feel
も
like
のだ
this
っていう
game is
の
gonna
は
be like
自
Elden
分た
Ring
ち
for
にとってもす
Monster
ごく
Hunter.
自信になりました。
It's gonna take it to a whole new
さら
level.
にそのモンスターハンターでワールドで評価してもらった部分っていうのをさらに拡張
It's
して
gonna be the
よりそのワールドで
move the camera.
興味を持ってもらった人にしっかりモンスターハンターのファンになってもらうっていうのを、心がけて制作しました。
To be honest,
モン
World
スター
did
の描
that.
き方としてもすごく幅を持たせたいっていうの
Maybe a
は
bit.
ワールドからの僕たちの欲望というか要望が出てきた
Sorry,
の
I
で
didn't even think of that.
今回大型モンスターであって
Yeah, of
もその群れをなすっていうので
The
数
idea
を
of
かな
them
り出したいってい
forming
う
a
のがあ
group.
って
Yeah.
で最初の頃からその
Yeah, like
群
these
れの
fuck
制
ass
御
boys.
だったり群れ同士がぶつかり合った時にどう個々が動いていくのかとかそういったところはかなり力を入れて検証して
Monsters fly with each other.
わかりやすいところで
Ooh,
言
they
う
had that
と
in the world.
傷がついてその傷をついた傷を狙っていくっていうダメージを上げるために
I still don't know what weapon I want to play.
っていう遊びが今までのモンスターの弱点部位を狙っていくっていう部分とさらにその傷ができた場所を今度は狙っていこうみたいな
Start aiming at the place we
大
want.
きな
Yeah,
流れ
yeah.
の中
We
に
played this.
またその
Play
小
the
さ
hammer?
な流れみたいなものも出てくるので変化が出てくるので
I feel like I might play Lance. Like the Lance and Shield.
変化していくっていう遊びは今までにないその
Because it's just so
プ
easy.
レイングになってると思いますし
You have two
楽しそうに
anyway?
プレイ
That's
して
a
る
good
って
point.
もらってるっていうのはやっぱり
Yeah, build the wall.
大事にしたいというかそこはやっぱり一番嬉しいところでやっぱその上手に遊べない
Even people who don't seem to be good at action games seem to be having fun.
楽しそうに遊んでる
Yo, fuck you, man.
うまく
Even if they get defeated often, they seem to be
やられ
having
てし
fun.
まってもなんか楽しそうに
What?
してるとかうろうろしてるだけで楽しそうにしてる
What?
なとか
What's this?
なんかそういういろんなこうその人その人のいろんな見方でいろんな
What you talking about?
こう楽しみを見出してくれてるのを見るとやっぱりモンスターハンターでこういろんなところにこだわって皆さん本当に皆さんの応援のおかげで20
Imagine
年
if he
ずっ
said
と
your name
作り
next to my
続け
name.
ることができたっていうのは本当に感謝
Damn,
ですし
Monster Hunter's been out for
その
20 years?
20周年この
Wow.
そういう人たちに対してもこうしっかり
I guess, yeah, 'cause it's on a PSP, right? And I had a PSP and like,
大きな
It was on PS2?
モンスターハンターにとってもすご
Oh, wow.
くメモリアルな年に
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I didn't even know that.
僕たちにとってもすごく感慨深いものがあります。
That's good. Need a pet? No, I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be like this. I hope this is probably gonna be a game I play on stream for like 2 weeks. I'm really hoping.
This is the first time in the series that a Monster Hunter game will have a simultaneous launch on consoles and PC. So please, join me in the largest celebratory fist pump in PC gaming history. Monster Hunter Wilds launches in February 2025.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Yeah?
Now, 30 years after his first appearance, the hero of our next game is still changing and evolving.
Who?
When we last saw him in 2020,
Is it Sonic the
bouncing
Hedgehog?
around like Mario and swinging around like Spider-Man. But in his next adventure, he's flinging a shield like Captain America and using a cannon that fires shredded skulls like, oh, like a Doomslayer. Our number 2 most wanted game is Doom, the Dark Ages.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this shit.
Number 2, Doom, the Dark
I haven't seen
Ages.
anything about this game since it
Don't
came
like
out.
These motherfuckers. I actually saw new gameplay of Doom the Dark Ages back at QuakeCon this year, and surprise, surprise, it looks sick.
Yeah,
it
this is
darker,
badass.
It is more grounded. It's brutal.
Yeah.
I saw the Slayer riding a dragon. I saw him piloting a mech. I saw a goddamn double-barrel plasma rifle. I think
Riding a
he has
dragon?
definitely taken both the criticisms and the praise from 2016 and Eternal to heart
Yeah.
here. So have faith and let them cook. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing, we're getting more Doom.
The last Doom game that I played was Doom
Rails,
3
chain shields,
on the
and
Xbox.
Dragon riding. How does every new Doom game manage to get even more metal than the last?
I bought Doom 2016, but I haven't played
Hell
it.
yeah, to Doom the Dark Ages in 2025.
Yeah, I bought the game. I have it.
Oh, don't worry.
Doom 3
This
sucks.
time it's not a containment breach, zombie outbreak, or
weird.
teleportation accident. That sound just means that we've ranked 24 games and there's only one left on our most
What is
wanted
it?
list. Are you ready for one more?
I actually don't know what the
Monster
main
Hunter
game's
and
gonna be.
Doom the Dark Ages. Our
I thought it would be like
number one most
GTA or
wanted
something.
Game is the newest entry in a legendary series that's been around for a heck of a long time.
Maybe it's Silksong.
Or should I say, a heck of a long time. Among the
What?
dozens of exciting games up for consideration, this is the game that received the highest voting totals from our expert council of developers, critics, and content creators. The council is in agreement, and here it is at last. Our most wanted game.
And now for our number 1 most wanted
Civilization
game.
7? Is
Sid
it that
Meier's
popular?
Civilization 7.
It's weird. I never see anybody play this game. Wait, what?
Dear Firaxis Games, our imminent council have been hard at work building a definitive list.
I mean, like,
of the most
Civ is
exhilarating
cool,
and
right? I mean, I
anticipated
respect
PC
that,
games
but
on the horizon.
it beats
Assembled
Monster
from more
Hunter
than
and
80 of the
GTA
most
6?
talented game developers, prolific
I don't know about
content
that, bro, like-
creators, and heralded game critics. We gave
Yeah,
them one assignment,
I
using
don't
the
know about
wisdom
that.
that they have gained from weathering the tumultuous ages of the games industry.
Check
the
Civ
council
6
have
on Steam
decreed
charts?
Sid
Okay.
Meier's Civilization 7 to be the most wanted game of 2024. Wishing everyone at Firaxis Games a successful launch, and once again, congratulations to our most wanted game of 2024. With profound
Since it hasn't come out for a long
admiration
time, yeah.
for the council.
There's like not a lot of people playing it. Okay. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I could be wrong. I thought it was probably the wrong one too. But yeah, I can't see how this would be number 1. There's 38K playing. That's real. I mean, to be fair, that's a lot. It is for an
For
old
us, it's
game
very
like that.
important that a new chapter in the Civilization franchise
Yeah,
has to be,
I'll be
sort of
real.
just as epic as the game is. You can't just iterate a teeny little bit in certain areas, polish up the graphics. That's not
Yeah.
worthy of another chapter in the Civilization story. If you look back over the whole course of the franchise, has been a constant is that each major new version does innovate and does take a few things that maybe were standard and were established and goes ahead and uproots those in the service of getting to the next major milestone for the series. We had a lot of data that people would play Civilization games and they would never get all the way to the end. They just wouldn't finish them. And so we wanted to do whatever
Yeah.
we could, whether it was reducing
I tried to play this
micromanagement,
game once.
restructuring the game, really address that problem directly.
Yeah, I tried to play this game. I could just never get into it.
Systemic refinements that we've gone through, and by and large, most of them thoughtfully look at where the player was investing their time and think about whether there's a better way to make that a little bit more streamlined.
Civ
One
is
of
a huge
the
time sink
big
for fun.
foundational changes in Civ 7 is that you don't stick with a civilization throughout the entire course of the game. We have introduced the concept of ages that break the game up into chapters. Now you're always picking a civilization that was an empire at the height of its power during that specific period of history.
And so we have to think about what is going on at different points in the world at different points in time. And once we kind of get those broad sense of global dynamics down,
Abraham Lincoln.
Who are the major world powers here? Who are the big influences on the global stage at each one of these points in history? That's really a place where we can build a composite picture of the processes and dynamics that are kind of co-creating and shaping the world.
We felt like for the big core historical Civ experience, breaking it up into 3 chapters was the right way to dig deep into making that the best representation of that chapter of history that we possibly can. We're challenging players to not look at the history of an empire as something that started in 4000
I'm gonna break
BC,
it soon, probably.
made it to the present and is going on without end. It's not really very reflective of the way things work in real history.
What is it? It's the thing that they gave me from Black Myth
You
Wukong.
have twice during the game where you're going to make a big decision, a big possible strategic pivot to a different empire. Now there's so many different combinations, and you can choose, science civs from different places in the world and link them together for your playthrough. And we have to figure out how those attach to leaders, which aren't necessarily hardwired into civs anymore. But that all just becomes part of the long journey that you have building up your empire, and it does feel like one continuous journey. And that Civ, moment to moment, one more turn gameplay, we've made sure that we've got plenty of that still baked in there. Personally, have found all sorts of different unique ways to start my game and then evolve it as I get to make those choices of additional civilizations. And I think our fans are really, once they try it out, gonna love that.
It's all right. It's all right. Donald Trump DLC.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7 is coming to PC, Mac, and consoles on February 11th, 2025.
Dude, February is going to be a crazy month for games, man. Like, seriously, holy shit. There's like 10 games coming out in 1 month.
There you have it.
That's
Sid Meier's
nuts.
Civilization 7 is our most wanted game.
Do you think
And
they
even
all
better,
release in
it's
February
right
because
around the
gamers don't
corner.
have girlfriends?
The new age of Civ begins on February 11th.
I think that could be it.
That's our show. Your wish list is no doubt
That's it?
packed
Yeah, that's what
with
I thought.
great games thanks to the tireless work of our experts on the council. And remember, you can find every single game on today's show
Yeah, I
in
couldn't
one
see
handy
why
location by visiting
Civilization's number one.
PCGamer.com/wishlist.
Like, how do you get
2025
that?
is already looking like a stellar year for PC gaming, so we're excited
Yeah,
to
like,
invite
let's be
you
real.
to join us for another PC gaming show in June. And of course, we'll cook up another edition of Most Wanted next year too. Until then, I'll be in the lab with dozens of our top scientists.
Warning, containment breach.
With a few of our remaining scientists.
Alien mutagen released.
With one
Civ has a huge cult following. Yeah, see, like, I just...
Security systems
Maybe it's a blind spot for me.
I think I'm going to put
'Cause I
myself
just
on
never
ice
see it.
until the next show. Thanks for
50K
watching.
for 8 years is
The
impressive. That's a good point.
cryocontainment chamber.
Very good point.
Please remain seated until the PC gaming show one.
Does that work though? If I didn't mess up
Then
the
that's
line.
like a whole set.
Okay.
Holy
Hello,
shit.
PC gaming editors. It is I, Dana. I'm here to record my segments.
Good one. All right. Well, I think this was pretty decent. It was a decent show, and everything was all right. Overall, like, which games did I really like watching? Some of them were okay. I mean, I feel like with a lot of these, it's kind of hit and miss. There was like maybe 4 or 5 in there that I thought were decent. What do you guys think? Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's good to have a little bit extra. PC gaming is dead equals console player. I feel like PC gaming and console gaming is the same thing. Like, most games come out for both of them. It's just like, if you're a gaming enthusiast, PC is going to be better, and if you're not, then console might be better, right? If you're more casual. Yeah, I'll be real. I think it was good. People said PoE 2 is the top seller in Steam right now. Steam top sellers. Let's see. Current global top sellers. Wow. Wow. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're popping the fuck off, I guess. Holy shit, bro. People are ready for tomorrow. Like, I tell you, I'm ready for tomorrow. I am very, very, very ready for tomorrow. It's going to be good. Free to play, making the most money. That's the way it is, man. And to be fair, you got to pay $30 to get into the early access, right? But when the game fully releases, you get it for free. And also, the $30 you spend, you get $30 worth of currency on the store. And like, you need about $30 of stuff to have like a few functional stash tabs and things like that. Are the servers ready? I don't know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. If the servers are down for 3 hours, then we wait to play for 3 hours. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna play this game ongoing for like a month. So why would I give a shit? Like, okay, it's not working on the first day. Is it annoying? Yeah, absolutely. But like, I'll just wait until it does work, and that's it. Good point. Yeah, exactly. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I hope that it's working. I don't want to say it's not, or that I don't care, but like, yeah, in general, that's the way that I see it. Let's see, top stars. Yeah, there it is right there. Path of Exile 2, pre-purchase. Holy shit, man. And, oh, good one. Real good one.
He gets fed twice a day and watered. Sunlight on the weekends, okay? He's fine.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry about Stanley.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was Curly. What the hell happened? I bet, Asma, most of you won't get 40 to 60% in this quiz. I present to you wait, what? Dark Souls or Love Nikki? This is funny. I'll watch this. Shattered Earth. Okay. Okay. This is actually, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Where is it? I don't see it. This is, wait, is it fake? Bro, I feel like that's just fake. Somebody posting fake shit. What y'all making fake shit up for? No, it's not? It's not real, or it's not fake? Yeah, I don't know where it is. So it's February 9th, 2023. Oh, here we go. All right. Enter your name. Ass Mongler. Okay. Let's try it. Dark Souls or Love Nikki? Which item description lines are from the Dark Souls trilogy, and which ones are from Love Nikki, Dress Up Queen? Okay, I can do this. What is dark? Perhaps you already know. We fear the dark, yet find solace in it. Love Nikki. Wait, Abyss Seal? Oh, it's Dark Souls 2. It doesn't count. The Forsaken will grant this world the last delight. Probably Dark Souls, right? Okay. I got 2 wrong. All right, this is going... Okay, there's 96 of these. Yeah, yeah, wow, okay. 58%? Yeah, there's no way. Good start? Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. Exactly, 96? That's a lot, man. I went 0 and 2. I said no way. Okay, where is this? Maybe. Are people genuinely this stupid? What is it? Uh-oh.
Try to do it unnoticed if you can. Over.
Sorry about the audio. It's just like the people, nobody knows how to balance audio. I can't even change it. What are they doing? I'm just gonna turn it off. I don't want to listen to it. So wait, they're choking a guy out? Wait, what? Wait, why are they choking him out? Oh no! They put a bike lock so he's connected to the chicken coop? Oh my god. So what are they, like, saving the chickens or something? They're what are they what are they, protesting chickens? Like, I don't get it. It was a protest? It's a few years ago? Guys, is it dangerous to lock our necks to a death machine? At least now they know how the chickens feel. Machines do not care. Yeah, exactly. I remember seeing it years ago for the first time. I thought it was some kind of comedy sketch to mock the movement. If you really want to make a difference, they should go to corporate offices where decisions are made about how to process chickens. They really think this is going to change anything. It's going to fuck up some farmhands' day, that's for sure. This is just an excuse to for the farm to start shooting trespassers on site. Well, that's probably what they should do. Holy fuck, that's annoying, man. Like, people that just come, like, I'm gonna be real. I don't like this idea, like, when protesting becomes disrupting business and destroying property, it's a crime. Like, you're committing a crime. Like, no, you can't just, because you think that you have some moral imperative, you can't just go somewhere and shut down the business because you're angry. That's not how the world works. It's never how it worked. Boston Tea Party? Here's the difference between the Boston Tea Party, is that it was a protest against the monarchy that you weren't able to vote against. So if you're talking about the Boston Tea Party, like, I understand, like, this is like a very, like, low quality, low intelligence, like, remark from people that want to have outbursts in public, but the fact is that it's a totally different dynamic. Completely different. There were no mechanisms for change. Yeah, exactly. And it's like the whole idea here is that, like, people should be accountable to them, which they shouldn't be, right? Protesters who block roads should be arrested on site. I completely agree with you. Yeah, I think that if you get in the road and you're trying to disrupt traffic by protesting, they should just immediately arrest you and put you in jail. Yeah, straight up. It's literally that simple to me. Yeah, there's not really, you mean speed bumps? No, you can't run people over like that. It'll mess up your car, so you don't want to have that. But Just Stop Oil is sponsored by Exxon. Well, they should be. It works really well. Let's see here. I'll read the rest of these. And tire pressure? Yeah, exactly, right? Holding people hostage is a violent crime and should be dealt with as such? Yeah, I think so too. It's that simple. You gonna mention the United Healthcare CEO thing? Oh yeah, I did see that. I didn't really talk about it yesterday because I wasn't really sure what happened. But let me go ahead and take a look at it here. I think I found it somewhere. Where the fuck did it go? Where is it? Damn it. Give me a second, guys. I gotta find it. Fuck. Well, I don't know where it is. So yeah, anyway, this guy, he was like the CEO of United Healthcare, got shot. And they're trying to find who shot him. That's basically it. I mean, a lot of people are like happy that people shot him. But, you know, overall, I mean, I feel like that's always like a, you know, it's like a retard take always. But yeah, that's basically about it. But somebody, yeah, he assassinated? No, he did. And bad guy got shot. So many are upset. I think that if you want to shoot people because you think they're bad, don't be surprised whenever they think you're bad and they shoot you first. And they're the ones with a lot of money, not you. So I'd be very careful about this whole revolutionary mindset when you're waging war against people that have a bunch of money, right? I mean, let's be honest. He escaped? Well, for now, right? I'm not sure whether they're going to find him or not. But yeah, that's about it. And nah, fuck them. The thing is, everybody can have that mindset, you know? Like they can have that mindset about like, oh yeah, fuck them, it doesn't matter. But here's the thing. If they have that mindset against you, you are fucked. Because they're the ones that are actually in power. And so keep that in mind. And but he may be morally bad. Does he deserve assassination? It's a crazy take. The dude had a family too. Well, I don't think that it's just people that are happy because something bad is happening to a person that they don't like. That's really all there is to it. And Desmond's right on this. Y'all cheering for an assassination is dumb. Yeah, I think it is too. Let me go back. I'll take a look and see if I can find it. Actually, I don't want to show any of the images because it's like a just a minute. My dad's calling me. Hello? Hey. Yeah, I did. I saw that. No. Uh-huh. Yeah, I read about it.
Wait, I'm rich!
Yeah, something about like it was relation to like denying coverage. Yeah, look, I gotta do my stream. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised at all. Yeah. Okay, all right. I'll talk to you later. All right, yeah, bye. Anyway, so yeah, well, my dad probably looked at a little bit of stuff about that too, but yeah. Anyway, actions have consequences on both sides. All I'm saying is that if you want to, if you want to have the mindset of it's a good thing or it's like not a big deal or it's not bad when somebody gets shot for, you know, like for being like the CEO of a company because you don't like the way the company's run, you can have that take and that's fine. You can think that. But the problem is that if you do think that, what ends up happening is that those same people will have the opinion about you and they're the ones in power and you will lose. That's what's going to happen. So, please don't. Yeah, it's a totally slippery slope. Yeah, it's the ultimate Reddit take. Exactly, it totally is. Yeah. We outnumber them like crazy. You're very delusional if you think that that matters. So all they have to do is pay half of the stupid poor people to kill the other half of the stupid poor people, and then the problem solves itself. That's what they've been doing for thousands of years. Like, it's never, by the way, it's never going to be a point where the people rise up and there's some sense of solidarity. There's never going to be a point where they're able to, like, you know, understand there's a common good. People are just stupid and they'll immediately take whatever money they want, right? So then nothing ever changes. It never does because people don't change and they don't change quickly, right? I mean, human psychology doesn't change overnight and that's just it. Yeah, it happens with blood diamonds such from Colombia, is it? I don't know about that. You're just describing cancel culture? Yeah, no, it's just annoying, right? And deny, defend, dispose, written on a shell case. Yeah, that's what my dad was telling me. And yeah, that's just not how it is. Protesters are examples. Redditors don't think of the consequences of their own destructive beliefs. Yeah, I think that people like that just want to have outbursts and they want to get mad and like be violent, but they never think about what happens when those people use their resources to be violent back to them. And so, again, I just think that, like, if you're the kind of person that's, like, celebrating somebody like that getting assassinated or, like, getting killed, I can see not really giving a shit, right? But to say it's a good thing or, like, this is a positive, I'm sorry to say, but you're setting yourself up for a massive failure. So that's it. Never protest, just bend over and take it. You don't have to do either one. You can vote for a system because you live in a democracy. You can exercise your democratic right to vote and change the system by voting. And you know what? I understand some people, listen guys, sometimes you lose the vote. But just because you lose a vote doesn't mean you get to go and burn the city down. That's it. Good luck with that. Delusional. I'm just saying. Yeah, the US system is rigged, not a democracy. Tell that to somebody that lives in China. Everybody who says like the democracy is rigged and it's like, oh, it's not a real democracy, our votes don't really matter. Go live in China or go live in North Korea or like Russia or something like that. It's so spoiled. It's like this, like, it's such just like this childish, like brain dead first world country, like vapid privileged take that if you say it in like most other places in the world, you would just be immediately a fucking retard. But for whatever reason on the internet, people in the United States and in Europe, in these like first world countries that have these amazing standards of living, better governmental representation that we've ever had in the history of humankind, and all of these things, and they somehow think that they're the ones being oppressed. It's so fucking embarrassing. Yeah, did you see the coup about South Korean president 2 days ago? I did see that. Yep, absolutely. And let's see here. And always entitled people don't realize how good they have it. I know, it's really sad, isn't it? But unfortunately, they never have to, hopefully they never realize that. An American, lived in the Middle East and China for 5 years. All these people you're talking about are actually idiots. Yeah, I know. I feel like everybody generally knows that, but, you know, they don't want to say it. Anyway, let me go back. I'm going to look at this. This was so fucking funny. Check the new post on your Reddit. I never check new posts because sometimes people post bad stuff. That's the reason why. Let's see.
Move quickly.
Sorry for spamming, but I need sleep. What? Don't spam. Yeah, no spam.
After repeatedly saying he would never do it. And a lot of people are saying that it's hypocritical, etc., as if the other side doesn't do it. But what's your reaction to it?
I mean, I think they still in their feelings about this Biden thing. Bro, Biden pardoned his son, so there's like basically like no repercussions for all the crimes his son committed. And like everybody's acting surprised.
All of the criticism is valid because, you know, Democrats stand on this moral high ground all the time. And, you know, they act so self-righteous. The reality is he didn't have to say anything in regards to, you know, whether or not, you know, his son wanted to be pardoned. He could have said, hey, man, I'm not focused on that right now. But since they were calling Trump a threat to democracy and they were saying that, you know, nobody's above the law, but they were speaking about him, that's what they were running on. So when he kept saying things like, you know, nobody's above the law, I respect, you know, the jury's decision in regards to my son, he didn't believe that. But he didn't have to volunteer that lie to begin with.
I'm going to stop you.
Yeah, because she's mad. He's completely fucking right about this. Absolutely 100% right.
For a second.
Uh-oh.
Only because you don't know that it was a lie. We don't know why he changed
You
his
really think he just changed his mind over Thanksgiving weekend?
Yeah, like it's just so delusional, man. You really think this? Come out and say it.
No, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Okay.
I think he changed his mind because he got sick of watching everybody else get over. And this is just my feeling, because at some point you get to the place where you just go, so I'm just going to follow the straight and narrow always, because that's what's expected of Democrats.
But that's their fault. They're the ones that go out there and they stand on it.
Yeah, you want to set the narrative for one thing, then you don't live up to that thing and you blame somebody else. Nobody said you had to set the narrative like that. You were the one that defined this. He's totally right.
The moral high ground. They don't have to do that.
I'm a Democrat. Tell me what the moral high ground is.
The moral high ground is nobody's above the law. I respect what the jurors is saying. Yeah. He don't have to do that.
No, he's 100% right about this, bro. He cooked the fuck out of him. Watch this.
Now that Trump has won, you say that you don't think cable news will ever truly cover him honestly again. Why?
What do you mean again?
It's cable news, no network.
Yeah.
Nobody, because they didn't do it before, so why would they do it now? They're scared to death.
Exactly.
The president of the United States of America.
Have you watched The View?
Yeah. Well,
Well, let's be honest. Sonny, I saw you have to apologize a couple times last week, so somebody's coming with some notes from downstairs.
Not apologizing.
Okay.
I'm making a legal note as an attorney of law.
Because you know we have a petty president, our incoming,
Yes.
that is going to be very litigious.
Who is litigious, but that doesn't mean that that's not a
we
mistake.
check ourselves if we're not normalizing.
I love that, bro. I absolutely love that. The View needs some glasses. Yeah, he immediately called her out for that. They getting canceled, he goes in hard. I know, exactly. It's fucking funny. It cooked him so hard. Yeah, he's like, oh, well, what about us? We don't make stuff up. We don't make stuff. Oh, all the legal notes we had to read? Oh, well, that's because he's petty, and he's, if he's petty, like, it's just,
After repeatedly
it's so
saying
stupid. It's so fucking stupid, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah, for sure, exactly. Trump doesn't care about the law. He won, so Biden said, welcome to America. I don't see the problem. Well, what do you mean? Like, so here's the thing. Biden does care about the law. Being able to do a presidential pardon is the law. It's a clever use of game mechanics, maybe, but it's a legitimate strategy. It works. So how are you going to get mad at this guy if you're mad that like he did this, this is the game mechanic. This is like people that are like, oh, well, you can't use that weapon in Elden Ring, it's cheating. Oh, well, you can't use that armor set, you can't use it. Oh, no, you can't use items in Smash Brothers. Well, if you can't use items, then why are items in the game? You can't use summons. Well, he did. Those are the rules. It's that simple. So yeah, for casuals, exactly, right? It's that simple. And let's see, I'll look at the rest of this. Political Serenite bomb? Yeah. And what is this? Oh my god. This is the funniest fucking shit that I've seen it. But why can you do that in the first place? Why is it his problem for why you can do it? There are a lot of laws that shouldn't exist, and there are a number of laws that I think should exist. But at a certain point, if it's not against the law, you can do it. And if it is against the law, then you can't do it. So you want to talk about respecting the law, and then you want to use your own subjective value judgment on which laws should and shouldn't be done. Well, I feel like these are two different things. Yeah, the pardons are part of the Constitution itself. Yeah, it's just how it is. So this girl apparently claims to have made a bunch of money on OnlyFans. Like she said, she said one guy sent her $4 million. I personally find these claims to be unlikely. I think that they're unlikely. And the reason why is because, yeah, it's mid. I checked. No. The reason why is that if you're a girl and you say your OnlyFans makes a lot of money, what that tells people is that your OnlyFans is worth a lot of money. And so it's like a form of advertisement. You see what I'm saying?
I want bad stuff like flying around my name. I don't want people thinking that I advertise to kids. That is the last thing I want.
No, of course, I get that.
Well, you don't advertise to kids on purpose, but there are kids that see her OnlyFans. I mean, like, are we really, like, if you go to a high school, I guarantee you at least a few of the guys are gonna know her name. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that was never my intention. What happened was that it just like, I watched your video. That didn't sit well with me personally because it just kept me up at night, and I really don't like that you think that way.
Yo, really? Was it that bad?
I don't want anyone thinking that about me. I'm a Christian. Like, I know it's like, it seems odd. I'm doing, what did you call it? OnlyFans? I don't do anything else with anyone on my OnlyFans.
If you are into religion and you're doing sex work, you're not into religion. That's just it. Now, that's fine. And you want to do that, that's okay. Not really, it's hypocrisy. It is. It's hypocrisy. It's a bad take. It does. Actually, that's a good point. If you're a Satanist, it's fine. But with Christianity, yeah, I don't know about that. My religion is sex work? Yeah, I guess it does. To be fair, it does depend on the religion. But I'm talking about being a Christian. Any of the mainline religions, definitely not that. Send 6 days a week and pray on Sundays. I mean, you can say that you're doing, you can commit a sin, that's fine, but don't go and use and be like, I'm a Christian, and so this normalizes me doing something that's a sin. I don't really see the logic there.
Like, it's just me. I was just trying to do social media. I've always wanted to be like an influencer. You know, I look up to all these different influencers, and I was like, I want to do that just for, you know, shits and giggles, just to do something fun with my friends or whatever. And so I started doing that, and then the Spider-Man video thing came up, and it's actually not me in the Spider-Man video. It's another girl. Her name's Naomi. A lot of people said that.
Hold on. So you did the TikTok with your friend, right?
Who is this? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But then there was like a video that people
so
thought was
me and
you.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Halloween time. Let me go all the way back. It was Halloween time.
And we bought the Spider-Man costumes because it was going around I've seen a whole bunch of other girls influencers do it. I thought they were cute, and so her and I bought them, and the new Spider-Man movie came out, and we thought it'd be a good idea to just, put them on, take pictures of them, because, it was Halloween time, costume. And, so we posted the picture, whatever.
That's her top donor?
And then,
Is that right?
People took that and said that I was Naomi in her video with her Spider-Man costume, which is not suitable for kids at all.
For sure.
So people just kept saying that was me. It was me. It was me. It was me. And I couldn't get away from that. It wasn't me. I tried my best to clear the air. It's another girl, everything. But people just kept saying that I was the Spider-Man girl. And eventually it got to my work where I was serving. And my coworkers,
I might just be real. Like, I don't give a fuck about this, number one. She's yapping. Yeah, she's yapping. And so, anyway, this is the way I see it. A lot of these, the girls that, if you do OnlyFans, you are absolutely advertising sexual content to children. It's undeniable that children and underage people will see your content, and they will be motivated by that to seek out underage, sorry, not underage, but as underage people, they will be motivated to seek out that content as an underage person. Absolutely. Like, of course that happens. That sucks. There's no age validation. Yeah, I mean, and also, like, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to do it, but, like, let's not pretend like this isn't happening. Like, yeah, face reality. Like I don't have a problem with people doing it. I don't have a problem with girls doing it. But, like, I do have a problem with, like, girls doing it and saying it's not happening. That's the way I see it. And so it's not their job to parent other kids. That's fine. You can say that. It's totally fine to say all of that. However, it's still happening. It does still happen. And all I want, I know this sounds crazy, but I just think people should be honest about what they're doing. I think people should be forthcoming and genuine about what's happening and what actually is happening, rather than making things up and pretending like it's not. That's all. I feel like I'm very reasonable. Let's see if I can find this other stuff. And, oh boy. Actually, you know what? I will watch a vid. This is... They gotta fix this, bro. That... How do you even look at that? I don't know, bro. I have no idea. Peak male performance? Yeah, I feel bad. Haley Welch is going to jail. So people are saying, look at this. Berwick Law. A law firm put out a tweet. If you lost money on Hawk, contact our firm to learn about your legal rights. Our firm represents thousands of NFT and token investors in security matters. This is attorney advertising. Oh boy. I'm gonna show y'all this. Like, I saw this earlier today, and or I saw it came out. Look at this. This shit was a total fucking scam. And so what basically happened was this girl, I was gonna watch this earlier, I didn't get time for it, but anyway, it is insane to see this. Pump and dump is illegal, so it makes sense. It would be crazy if this girl ended up going to jail. I will tell you that. It would be fucking insane if that happened. Okay, here we go. Let's watch it. She should? Well, should she go to jail or not? I don't know. I don't know the law that well. So I think that's for an attorney to decide. I'm not sure.
My hand is...
Yep, that's not my job. But if she should go to jail, then she should be in jail.
Everybody loves memes and everybody loves crypto scams. So why don't we take the crypto scams and turn them into memes?
Well, this has been like the new transition where they say it's a meme coin and it's not serious, as a way to like kind of make people
Hi,
think
Mary,
that
how are
it's
you?
okay, that it's effectively a scam.
Logic. Yes, that's precisely where the industry is at right now, and one of the biggest possible examples ever just happened in real time. Brace yourselves for a banger of a CopyZilla video on it soon, because the Hawk Tua girl, overnight famous after she said Hawk Tua during a random interview, and the internet decided to just obsess over it. The Hawk Tua girl.
I'll have you guys know.
No, I appreciate that.
when this
Appreciate it very
happened,
much. Thank you very
I
much.
had a policy in my chat that anybody who would say those words, I would immediately permaban. It didn't matter what the reason was. It didn't matter why they were typing it. But if you typed Hawk Tua, you immediately got permabanned. And I did the same thing with the Fulcrum memes, like the Fulcrum come in. Like any time that like a popular saying or phrase comes in and then people start spam saying it in chat. Yeah, like the fucking, there were a couple of other ones too. Anytime that happens, it will be an instant perma. It's just annoying. It's just annoying and stupid.
Offered up her own crypto token.
Yep.
Which
Yodi,
went
that
to
was a
$500
perma.
billion valuation almost
All of them.
instantly before cratering.
I like
and
Fulcrum.
basically losing everyone's money.
Just annoying.
Except the insiders. They all kind of got rich. Actually,
Wow.
side note, she has the third most popular podcast in the entire United States, which I did not know before making this video.
I don't know who the fuck watches this. That's crazy. Like, I don't know who watches the Hawk Tua podcast.
It's behind.
Yeah, sounds good. Just drop me a follow, drop me a message.
Which is kind of insane.
I can have a chat.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was actually that popular. So this kind of all makes a little bit more sense in that context. Massive influencer, crypto token,
Of course.
rug pull scam, everybody loses money, right? When you put it in that lens, like,
Yeah.
it makes a lot more sense. But yeah, I
You put
realized that
everything
after
together.
scripting the video, so I added in postscript.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I'm not going to make this one overly complicated with the tokenomics or the blockchain analysis type stuff because that'll come later. Somebody is definitely catching charges over all of this. We just don't know who it is yet.
Look, bro, like, let's take a step back. Logan Paul did not catch charges. I will believe it when I see it. Yeah, KSI. Yeah, a lot of people have done these crypto rugs. Like Ice Poseidon did one of these too. I'm not gonna go and say it's gonna happen until I see it happen. He's under investigation now. I don't care. I want to see it happen until they're in court. It's not real.
And there's going to be plenty of people picking through the ledgers and tracking down wallets in the coming days. However, since I just got done
Mr.
listening
Beast,
to the
yep.
Twitter Spaces,
Boogie,
which is a really stupid format for discussing anything, but
It
it is
is.
what it is. Since I just got done listening to one of those like Twitter podcasts about everything, where the founders of the token desperately flail around trying to defend
This
themselves,
was sad.
and because the
I watched
absurdity of the
part of
entire
this.
situation is through the roof, I wanted to do a sort of tip of the spear take on how Hawk Tua just became one of the most flagrant crypto scams in modern history. Here it is. Hawk Tua, the token at least. called
Here's
Hawk.
what I think.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Like,
Do
straight
appreciate
up.
it.
I think that somebody that she was involved with, like those other people in the call, are using her to promote this. I don't think she even understands that it's a scam. Like, do you really think this girl that got famous for talking about how she sucks dicks understands blockchain? Maybe. Maybe that's possible, but I wouldn't necessarily bet money on it. And I think this has been the case with a lot of content creators. It's that these are people who are not really used to, you know, anything. They don't know any of this shit. They don't know anything about it. So they're just going to go and do whatever, you know, it's like people tell me this is a good idea and I can make a lot of money. I'm just going to do it. Now, I'm not saying that that makes it okay. It obviously doesn't make it okay. But what I'm saying is that it probably
Yeah, I'll
wasn't
check all my
done in
messages
bad
after
faith.
the
It
stream.
was just done because they
I've
have
got like
no
30
fucking
viewers at the
idea what
moment,
they're doing.
so yeah, after the stream I'll check all
And they're
messages.
so
I've got a
ignorant
couple.
in the space that they never even think to themselves, I wonder if I should
I
look
will
up
get back
if
to
this is a
everyone.
good idea or not. Yeah, it's done in dumb faith. Yeah, exactly. It's done out of ignorance and not bad faith. Yeah, exactly. Like for her personally, which by the way, she's still responsible for. But I'm just saying, like, if you like, let's be honest in talking about like where this came from. Do you really think she masterminded this? Absolutely.
Was apparently offered by a Cayman Islands legal foundation, which is supposedly how these things are done so that they can
Which
offer
is
the
just like
tokens under a proper regulatory framework.
Which is amazing to me. It's like the whole argumentation of, oh, well, we had to do this so we could recoup all the money that we needed for starting this company in the Cayman Islands. How can you say that?
Oh, nice. I do have.
How can you say that and not realize what an immediate... We had to do this red flag to cover up our other red flag.
I don't know if that's the right play, but we'll do it.
It's like we had to buy a silencer for the gun, so when we shoot people, it won't be loud and the police won't see us. So that's all we needed to buy the silencer. Of course.
Let's try that.
Yes, that's the whole point. That's the problem.
It's fine. Actually, to be completely honest, that sounds a whole lot more like evading the law as opposed to following it, but that's an opinion, just to be clear.
Well, hey.
Not sure what exactly the
Hey,
foundation's
I mean, if that's the law, if the law works that way, that's clever use of game mechanics.
Is there's a lot of them.
That's how I see it.
Structuring the token in a way that isn't just point blank illegal here domestically in the United States seems like at least maybe an okay start. Not that it ultimately made a difference, but whatever. According to pretty much every single media publication who covered this, and according to the apparent founders themselves, when they desperately tried to downplay things and make it seem like they didn't just rug pull the entire community for millions of dollars, a percentage of the entire token supply, they say 17% a few times, so we'll go with that, was offered to insiders through the use of SAFTs, which stands for Simple Agreement for Future Tokens. But those
So they
insiders
just automatically get it.
millions of dollars, many millions of dollars worth of these tokens
Wow.
in advance, had no lockup period, as it's called, which basically means they could sell whenever they wanted to. Well, within minutes of the token launching, as everyday people were hyped up and buying in and driving the price higher and higher, basically her community thinking that they could get rich, those insiders began selling, pretty much all of them. And what resulted was a token
So that could... This looks like about 17% of the graph. Like, if you were to measure this from top to bottom, like, what is about 17%? Somewhere about here. That's interesting.
$500 million market cap in minutes, only to come crashing back down, wiping out untold millions in the process.
Wow.
And earning someone, we don't know precisely who at this point, someone earned millions of dollars in transaction fees as well.
Oh, yeah.
Another aspect of this is called sniping, which means bots that rapidly buy out token supply directly at launch, then contributing to the rug pull soon after, which absolutely happened here as well.
Well, it's algorithmic trading. I mean, like, it's very simple. And this is why, like, all of these meme coins, like, if anybody buys into this, like, obviously the people that are scamming and doing things in bad faith should be held accountable. But I want to let you know that I have literally no sympathy for the people that waste their money on this. Like, if you put more than $5 into Hawk Tuah coin, thank God somebody else has that money instead, because maybe it'll be spent better than whatever the hell you were going to do. I got to say it.
Example of a bot wallet that purchased roughly $1 million worth of the token within seconds and then proceeded to dump it all on the community soon after, on top of the insiders who were also selling, so double whammy. But the team behind this token claims to have tried to stop these snipers from having so much of an effect. Clearly it didn't work. Snipers had a monumental impact alongside pre-sale investors,
What a
snapping up
surprise.
huge amounts of the token and overall exacerbating the disaster. But I did want to mention that this isn't just
And
a
it's
standard...
also not counting, like, there's a chance that they could have sniped their own token as well. Yeah, they could have been there waiting to do it themselves.
Rug pull. It's also an abject failure of design, so that's fun. It's pretty cut and
wouldn't doubt
dry
it,
if you think about it. Failed management, rug pull, classic scam in the end overall. However, it gets more interesting than that because according to Bubble Maps, which is a tool for visualizing crypto holdings, posted by the actual social media account for that tool, like the company that makes it, there was a graph put out showcasing that 97% of the entire token supply in total belonged to a single cluster of interconnected wallets.
That didn't take long. That took like, what, 20 seconds? How about that? Wow. Wow.
Incidentally, the same cluster that was non-stop selling and cratering the price. And the primary wallets that were sniping, by the way, as well. You can see this one, the one that I gave as an example prior, which begins with HII, ending with RNN, which is number 12 on the Bubble Maps graph in the
good
cluster
for them.
identified. That's pretty bad off rip. Making a token, offering millions in a pre-sale, having zero lockup, and then letting those investors or insiders rather dump everything on the community as soon as it goes live is bad by itself, 100%. But what makes it all so much more
you're basically crowdsourcing, like, I feel like just doing this is like, it's so shady, and this is the reason why I think that we'll never have a proper, like, socialist revolution. It's because people put money into Hawk Tuah coin. You can have the biggest, most obvious brain-dead scam that's ever been made, and you'll be like, oh, but I could be rich. Okay, I do it. That's it, man. SEC is going to wait to regulate the shit out of this market. They're building precedent, I think. I guess so. People still fall for it. Yeah, they fall for it every single time. It's amazing.
And terrible. I know people just lost money, but forgive me if my sympathy isn't that high for the crypto gambling addicts who lost their life savings on...
I have literally zero sympathy. That's a rip bozo.
Meme coin called Hawk Tuah. Okay, at a certain point, you have to take responsibility for your...
It's like investing in pet rocks.
But the thing that really dials it up a notch is how Haley Welsh, the girl behind the meme, and her managers maybe, or the people who helped her launch
the people
token,
that did
or
it,
at least insiders who felt like they needed to explain themselves, went public on a Twitter Spaces trying to explain everything. It was a complete disaster, and I have to laugh a little bit when I think about the lawyers who will inevitably be involved in all this. Listening back
it's like, because they could just listen to it and be like, oh, so you did this, oh, you did that. It's just such an obvious mistake. How can somebody do this and think it's a good idea? I feel like it's so obviously a bad idea. Stop self-snitching, yes. Like, you never talk about this. Like, and also, like, didn't they, if they have 18 employees, and this is like a professional business, they made millions of dollars, shouldn't they have probably, like, why didn't they talk to a lawyer before they did this?
And just being completely floored by how stupid these people are.
Yeah.
But primarily this guy right here, Doc Hollywood, and also this guy named over here, who apparently may be the person or entity who actually launched the damn thing, go on this yapping spree, like non-stop yapping, while saying basically nothing, and just digging themselves a grave over how it's unfortunate that this happened, but it's all about community, guys. There's one.
How is it that any singular person thinks that there is a community that can be built around buying a crypto coin? I just, how does that happen? I don't understand. How do you possibly let this happen to yourself?
Part, I'm not kidding, okay? I'm being entirely serious here. There's one part where the Doc Hollywood guy literally says, you should be kissing my ass because I'm trying to give tokens to people. Okay? He goes on to say, I don't care about the price. It could go to zero for all I care. But I'm trying to get people interested in crypto. Maybe they go on to be interested in other meme coins after this.
Oh, that's good. So you can scam them again. Perfect. There you go.
I was in disbelief listening to these clowns. And it got even better because Haley Welsh decided to let CoffeeZilla on stage to
Why
speak.
would she do that? That's like when you're selling drugs and the cops don't have a warrant, but they say, can we come inside? No. No, you fucking can't. No, I'm sorry, officer. You need a warrant. How do you let this happen?
And he immediately began grilling them about what happened, who made money, and why they made certain decisions. Well, they couldn't let that keep happening, obviously, so they muted him. They just didn't let him talk, or they tried to talk over him. Pretty sure they ended up kicking him out after that.
I bet they did.
He said, I think I can explain what happened here, and they probably panicked when he said that. But pretty much every single person that they let speak just roasted them, ending with probably the best moment of the entire night, which was when some random guy started asking questions about the transaction fees or who profited, and Haley Welsh just pieces the fuck out. Bedtime.
So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual, like,
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
People are genuine.
Ah, jeez, would you look at the time? I gotta go, guys. Ooh, yeah, wow. Yeah, see you later, guys. Now, to be fair, I mean, you know, maybe that's the case, but it's just funny coincidence, right?
Right now, filing complaints with the SEC already. This isn't just another oopsie crypto scam that gets lost in the crowd. This was a viral internet personality.
You have to understand that if this girl goes to jail for this, think about how many 1 hour plus YouTube like documentaries are going to be made about her. You know, from rags to riches to behind bars. It's going to be so good. Like internet aristocrat, no, not Jim. Internet, what's the other? Internet historian. Might even make a video about this. Yeah.
I'm putting this in full script. I didn't realize how popular she is.
Sunny V2, yep.
Most listened to podcast in the entire country, right? That's absurd to me. But anyway, this was currently, not was, a viral internet personality with a token launch that capped out at $500 million with a B, $500 million in value. And people in her community, many, many thousands of them, lost pretty much everything they put in because of how the offering was structured. Now, CoffeeZilla made some accusations about insider trading directly linked to the creator's account.
I'm sure that they would have never done insider trading. There's no way they would do that. There's for sure, right?
The whispers.
No chance. Why would they would never. I mean, this is about the community, guys. It's about the community of everybody holding the same fake token.
I can't personally verify, but I do take his word at face value now. I think he has a well-earned reputation for calling it right on the basis of crypto scams. So if he says it, I just straight up believe him. I'll be honest about that.
Yep.
And if true, that is jail time. Whoever did it, whoever made money from it, they will face charges because the scale of this...
nah, bro. Like, dude, I went out and he said, he's like, yeah, I mean, I did scam you guys, but look, I mean, I've been going through some shit. I think I deserve to be able to do that. Like, no. I will not believe this until I see somebody go to jail for this. No. Absolutely not. Boogie as well. Yep, still pending. Oh, yeah. And then they'll get around to it. I'll remind me when it happens.
One is large enough to where regulators absolutely will come down on them and make an example. The children on pump.fun, like literally children, 12, 13 years old. I have a whole video about that disaster, which I'll link down below. That's a completely different thing. But the actual kids who are rug pulling like $30,000 or $50,000 on random...
W. Absolute W. If you get finessed by a 12-year-old at a certain point, you've got to ask yourself what you did wrong. I'm sorry. Like, if I found out my kids scam people for $30,000, I would be so proud of them. After I made sure that I was not legally liable in any way for what happened. I would be like, you have done something incredible today. We're gonna go to McDonald's and you're gonna pay for it. Yep, that'd be amazing.
The meme coins with small market caps, they probably won't face any charges or accountability, unfortunately, because the sheer volume of criminal wrongdoing here is off the charts, and the SEC doesn't have the resources required to prosecute even a tiny fraction of it. But what they are doing is headhunting. They want to find people and make examples out of them. Icarus type situation. Fly too close to the sun.
You want to catch people who are doing this who step out of line, right? People that do it on a level that is just so flagrant that you just have to hold them accountable. But I feel like it's already happened. Like with Logan Paul, Ice, and Boogie, like all of those they're way worse than this one is, right? In like scope, size, the optics around it, the damages, especially CryptoZoo. SBF, yeah, but like that guy was like what was was that like $15 billion? Like $10 billion? Like that's a lot of fucking money, man. Yeah, I mean, That's massive as fuck. Yeah, and also, yeah, he scammed rich people. Like, he scammed, like, Tom Brady. Like, well, everybody likes Tom Brady. We can't let that happen. The guy looks so weird. Let's put him in jail. And that girl, yeah, put her in jail too. Yeah, I don't want, look at him. Of course they did it. Yeah, put him in jail. Yeah, that's it. The weird and fat, yeah. And so, like, yeah, what are we talking about? Steph Curry, yeah, people love Steph Curry. Like, you're gonna scam him? Nah, bro.
Sun get burned. And this right here is way too close to the sun. Somebody is gonna get burned.
Yeah.
By the way, while making this video, I also shot a DM to CoffeeZilla because as I was listening to the space and hearing him ask valid, legitimate questions, and suddenly he disappeared, I wanted to ask if they had booted him.
He had to go, bro. Like, he had something come up. Yeah, he just randomly left because of for his own reasons.
When he started to kind of like hold their feet to the fire.
Guys, maybe he left because he realized that he was wrong and the Hawk Tuah coin is going to go to the moon. So he left to buy some himself.
They muted and removed him as a
call his
speaker
bank.
as soon as he started asking valid questions in the space. So
that must
they're
be
just
it.
straight up trying to dodge accountability if I've ever seen it. And it's going to bite them really hard. In my opinion, the person who's ultimately going to get harmed by this probably isn't, I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be Haley Welsh herself.
Yeah, she will. She's going to be she's going to be harmed the most by it. The people that won't be harmed by it are the people that ran the event and they ran the system. Because the government isn't really going to go after them because there's no real reason for them to. Like, oh wow, you scammed $20 million. Like, who cares? Like, that's not a big, that happens every day. So I think, but with her, because she's a public figure, and so it's going to damage her reputation in like a really big way. And also, like, you have to look at it from the perspective of the prosecutors. The prosecutors want to go after somebody who has a high profile because that raises their profile. You see what I'm saying? So they're going to go after the person that is going to help them and make them look good. Right? And she's also the face of the coin. They need a scapegoat? Yeah.
Doesn't know nearly enough about any of this to pull off a con of this magnitude.
Yeah.
But the people she hired, or at least the people around her who did the actual offering,
right?
Yeah, somebody's going to go down for it. She can go to bed if she wants to when the questions get too hot, but there's no running from the fact that millions of dollars got wiped out. And the people who
What do you mean there's no running from the fact? It's easy to run from that fact. Logan Paul did it. Ice Poseidon did it. Boogie did it. You just run away from it. You say like, oh yeah, that was a while ago. Why does everybody act like you can't run away from it whenever we have so many examples of people running away from it? You know what we don't have? We don't have examples of people not running away from it. Like, really? I understand this is kind of a black pill perspective, but like, I mean, let's just look at it for what it is. Come on.
They aren't just going to up and forget what happened here. They're not moving on anytime soon from this. By the way, I'll happily link to the SEC investor complaint form down below this video as well. I'm not sure how many people watching actually have holdings of the Hawk Tuah token that they can claim as damages. If you do, I'm very sorry for your recent lapse in critical thinking.
Thank you. Don't say the fact, oh, I'm sorry you got scammed. No, I'm sorry you're stupid.
But for anyone interested, lapsed critical thinking does not mean that you should have your money stolen from you, so have at it. Hilariously, I just keep finding things to add right now. There's a law firm called Berwick Law that's actively looking for people that lost money on the Hawk token. Like, they're headhunting. So, yeah, Berwick Law, they said this on Twitter. They want people to reach out to them.
Remember, the Hawk Tuah girl said that she's above having an OnlyFans. Remember that.
If they lost money, become a client, right? Like, here's the form. So I guess I'll link that down below too. But people did take notice of this. Like, it turned heads. There's going to be repercussions. Bottom line, Hawk Tuah is yet another classic example of wealth redistribution, where the meager holdings of the many, the 99% if you will, get redistributed to the top 1% of the ecosystem.
This is what happens all the time. Like, and Bernie Sanders said this is a well-documented reality, is that all of the economic recoveries from recessions, I think it was this recovery and then the recovery in 2000 and I guess 9, 10, or 11, right? Whenever you want to say like things really turned around, guess who recovered the most money? Guess who came out ahead there? People that already had a lot of money. That's crazy.
Too often in the crypto industry, at least, are willing to lie, cheat, and steal in the pursuit of personal wealth. Most people
Oh,
pick
by
short.
the way, all of the scams with crypto are scams that people used to do with stocks in like the robber baron days. Pretty much every single one of these, like printing extra coins, selling them early, all of this stuff, none of this is
Quiet
new.
stream tonight, guys, but I appreciate the 33
Yeah,
viewers.
JP Morgan, Vanderbilt, yeah,